Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you all in. That's right, guys.
Hi.
Oh, yes, there is a high and a half for you folks. That's right. That's right. Wow. Good to have you all in here, guys. It is Tuesday evening, guys. It is Tech Talk Tuesday. It's Tuesday evening for us. Could be the middle of the night for you. Could be in the morning for our great friends down under as well. Wherever you are around this globe, it is an honor, a pleasure, a privilege to have you guys in. Hope you're doing fantastic. Already looking around and seeing all you amazing channels. An honor, a privilege to have you all here. Hope you're having a fantastic one, guys. This is kind of our favorite day of the week, guys. This is where we sit down and talk YouTube, talk shop with you guys. A union meeting, if you will. I like to call it that. You know, shop hall talk. You've all got wrenches. Talking about YouTube, helping each other, answering questions together, trying to answer your questions. We do an okay job at it. You know what? And what we don't know, we got a lot of great people here in the chat that can help us out. It's one of those mottos, guys, coming to life, fuller than ever. We're all in together. Great to have you guys all in here. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe. We'd love to get to know you better and hope you're having a fantastic one. And do you notice something different about Social Blade?
Yes. What is it?
We did not lose subscribers. But if you were to see last night, we were at 10,250. I think we were 10,265 right now. The rounding has taken place.
That's right. We're nearing 10.3, but because we're still on the other side, it's going to roll down to 10.2, and that's okay.
That's right.
Because that's what they always talked about. So there is no surprises for us, and hopefully not for you if you have been following us and YouTube that have been announced for a while now, and finally it is in place everywhere across the board. Don't worry, you can still see your live count on your own YouTube Studio beta. It's only for the public access, is rounded up numbers.
That's right, guys. It is great to have you all in here. And we are getting rated, folks. We are getting rated. A nomadic bike raid. Look at that. Thank you so much, my friend. And you know what? When you got nomadic bike raid, you're always in good company because there's lots of great people come with him because he's a great channel. Thank you so very much. Nomadic bike, you rock. Thank you so much. It took 15 from me after I hit 3K. It's taken away lots from all of us, John. We are all going through the... We understand you completely. There has been a lot of people saying lately they're getting purged hard in all different sectors and all different formats. We are not immune from it, let's just say, so we understand completely.
We have new people coming in. Agent and Officer Thomas A. Porter, DPO, coming from Nomadic Raid as well. Thank you so much. Jess is here from Nomadic Raid too. Nathan, TS Halloween and staff, how are you doing? Good to see you. Mystic Days, also from Nomadic Raid. What an amazing bunch of people here. Amazing creators, and that is what is so great about today, that we get to learn from each other. We get to learn from you guys, and yes, that's right. There's plenty of things you have inspired us to do, and we have learned from you, as well as we try to answer your questions the best to our knowledge. And people in the chat, you won't believe how much knowledge, creativeness, inspiration, and skills, a set of skills, is here at the same time. And
that's
why
true.
don't you take advantage of it, right?
Very true.
This is what it's all. Tuesday Tech Talk is about, what we like to call a YouTuber think tank. So hit that like button, share it out, subscribe if you're new. Let's make it fun and educational. And in the meantime, super sticker, super chat, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker.
Snuck up on me. Container Man.
Container Man is a unicorn. Thank you so much. It's a unicorn from Container Man. And if you're new to this channel, just FYI, this is what happens with super sticker, super chats. It's okay. It's okay.
I get a little shell shock when the old super chat starts. So great to have all you guys in. And thank you so much, Container Man, for the support. Always great to see you. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Such a great crowd in here, guys. It is an honor, a pleasure, a privilege to have you guys. And if you guys can let the people know, guys, the more the merrier. The more people, the better the conversation. That's right, guys. And I really feel this is where we get the real YouTubers really pushing hard, is this night, because the questions, people wanting to learn more and want to share their knowledge as well. That's what's cool about it. It's that famous two-way street at its finest, if I may say so myself. And that's what makes the whole pleasure of YouTube a camaraderie, that we're not social media, we're creators, comes to life more in these kind of scenarios. So it's always great to have you guys in here. Let me take off this white balance. I forgot we had to restart. There we go. Add a tiny bit more. I can.
Agent Officer Thomas says the question of the day is: do you feel like the roar of the ocean or the thunder of the clouds? Discuss among yourselves.
I love it. I love it. You know when somebody's a perfect fit right off the bat. That's right. You are gonna do just fine in here. Great to have you. Great to have all you guys in here. Whether you're new, returning, it is just nice to see you guys. I hope your YouTube experience today has been going great, and I hope we can make it a little bit better tonight. We'll start taking questions, guys, in a little bit. Give time for everybody to come in. We'll copy. Xane's going to copy them over, and then we'll just go in order so we don't miss anybody. Budget bushcraft and RV life. I'm going to refer to this as a shoulder blade.
Good to have you back. How are you doing, by the way?
That's the way for you. That is so. It's
I don't know
epic.
if you know, but this individual here had a breakage of his shoulder blade due to the accident on a bike. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I didn't know.
Shoulder blade referred.
Just the
way
way
you safe. My God.
You are something else. You're something else. And there is Kay. Happy Trails Hiking. Well, it's always great to see you as well. I love sending you a super sticker celebration. Sorry, Andrew. Not. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware. Yo, my homies. JC No Limit TV. How are you? Great to see you. Phelan Productions. What's going on? Hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Trails Hiking, guys. We'll be putting up the link later this week, guys. But we are going to be joining Happy Trails Hiking next week. We're going to be interviewed. Yay! That's right. Monday.
Yeah.
So you're definitely going to want to be there. We can't wait to do it as well. It's going to be great having Kay checking in with us and that. We've known her forever. Happy Trails Hiking, guys. If you don't have her now, subscribe to her.
So honored, guys. Yeah. Definitely. And we're definitely going to let you know in Twitter as well as our live streams, guys. And as soon as, Kay, you have your event ready, please let us know so we can share it out as well. We have MC Slots here coming in. Have heard highly good regards towards us. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and hope we can
live up to those.
That, yeah.
Hope we can live up to those. Sean, Panic D Paranormal History. I did say hello to Pusa Studios, but LOLs. I am sorry, but that is always awesome to see you. Guys, like Happy Trails Hiking, Panic D Paranormal History has been with us from the very, very beginning. An awesome channel, guys. A mixture of history and the paranormal. So well done. If you don't have them, make sure to check them out. Honey Mama, how are you? Great to see you. So excited to have you guys on. We're excited to be on. And thank you so much for asking us once again. Guys, you don't have Happy Trails Hiking. Make sure to join, guys, so you can watch the interview next week. The Giles family. How are you? Great to see you. Coco J, how are you? SK Outdoors, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. Thank you for the congrats on 10K. It's you guys who got us there. It's you guys that should get all the kudos. Go Fish Office, how are you both doing today? We're doing fantastic and hope you are as well. Tales of the Solstice, we're doing great. How about you? What's going on with you? I found Panic D Paranormal History here on Pusa Studios case as Happy Trails Hiking.
That was long time ago.
Like I say, it's in YouTube. Yours is like dog years. It's like 7-1. I kid you not. I hated that I missed your live car stream with Inspired John and Rachel Ross and who was the blonde in the back seat container man 68 asked. That was a friend of Rachel's, and she's awesome. Yeah, she's a barrel of laughs. Oh my God,
we had so much laughs.
No,
it was hilarious. Yeah, she was hiding a little bit. She is not a YouTuber, so we try to respect the privacy. Oh my guys, so good to see you everybody here. Mm-hmm. And by the way, you can still watch the replay. It's up there. Check out that thumbnail. They were eating poutine. Yeah, oh my God, it was so funny. It was so funny.
That's the one I was waiting for, Chili Man. I think that's still the funniest thing. I never get tired of that one. I never do. I think that's amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat, the support. You're so awesome. There you go, guys. There is our run, guys. We had our time with Inspired John and Rachel Ross and the third thumbnail over. So definitely make sure to check it. And I'm proud of myself. I got some because I was saying we haven't fixed up some of our summer ones. So there you go, guys. Now they have banners onto them as well. Redid some thumbnails last night. Couldn't sleep. So decided to take advantage of it and work on them. Still got one left to go. I forgot that one. I actually skipped over it by accident. But, it takes time. So we do practice what we preach. So just letting you know that. So it is a lot of work. YouTube is like a garden. It always needs tending, but it is, you got to enjoy the process. J-Real Slots, what's going on? How are you? Enjoyed your live stream the other day. Hope you're doing fantastic tonight. Great to see all you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We love to show you more of what we got going on. You guys are fantastic. The more people, the better the conversation, guys. We're only about 20 or around 20, I guess, away from 100, guys. Let's see if we can get them in here. Do appreciate the help. Feel free to network with each other, guys. Just do it above the belt. Please talk to people. There's lots of time to go, so it doesn't need to be rushed. You can still meet lots of amazing creators. Great things start with great conversations, guys. Put your best foot forward and just get to know them, guys. Don't rush anything. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it's better to start off on the best foot and maybe make really good long-term connections versus the other ones. So great to have you guys in here once again. Once again as well, guys, I'm using once again a lot tonight. Rounded off numbers have started, guys, for Social Blade, as you can see. And I just did a check, and right now we're at 10,265. But it is showing that we have 10,200. That is the rounding off process, guys. So it is kicking in full gear. That's why we left it up here to show you guys. Don't feel left out. Don't get upset if it happens, because it is coming for everybody. But you know what? We're all good. We're all good, guys, so don't worry about it. Always remember that. Don't let YouTube, as things change, it's okay to get angry with something. It's okay to get frustrated with it, but don't dwell onto it. Then it's time to just start moving along. Roll with the punches. We have no contract that protects us on YouTube, so we have either three options. We can complain and play, we can play, or we can leave. So I hope you will just find some peace on here and find a way to make the system always work for you. Whatever it throws at you, remember, there is ways that you can work around it and get better and better and better on here. This is just one of many things, so just a hiccup. I know some people have been asking us about it lately and some concern. There's no need to be concerned. Don't let it bring you down.
Now, Angela,
no dwelling,
saying
yes.
Social Blade only shows my every other day stats now. That's right. And if you missed our last week's Social Blade update, that was literally coming up hot on Monday, and we were updating you both on Monday and on Tuesday on that. Social Blade have decided to update you only as active as your channel is. So depending on the activity of your channel, you can have updates maybe every second day, maybe every week, maybe every month, or maybe every couple of years. That's right. You heard it right. It all depends how active is your channel. So don't get alarmed. It is across the board for everybody, and depending on activity on your channel.
So there you go, guys. That'll be one we're on. And yes, you can go back and watch it, guys. Last week one, it's a last Tech Talk Tuesday, so a week ago today. We discussed that in a lot fuller detail. Tonight, guys, we're once again going to be taking you guys' questions, chatting it out with you guys, discussing it with you guys. There's so many great channels, good people to talk with. Looking forward to it. I look at it like this now: starting over, retool, new goals at every milestone doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like that, Sean. I like that. That sums it up very, very nicely, actually.
Whatever helps us sleep is good.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, we got to worry about it. To say nobody cares about it is wrong, because you should care about everything that happens on here, because everything affects us. But not to let it dictate whether you stay or not, or let it dictate how you perform on here. You should be performing no matter what the case. You should be performing. That's what it comes down to. The focusing can really take you off course so much to the point that it really affects you to the point that your channel really does suffer in the end because of it, and that's a horrible place to be into when that happens. And we see it happening a lot, actually, more than I care to actually even admit. Dano's Toolbox, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. G'day, kiddos. Poking my head in to say good day. The Psycho Ducky, thank you so very much. Good day to you as well. Good day to all of you guys. Great to have you in here, folks. A lot of great channels, guys. Hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, subscribe. We'd love to show you more of what we do. And as well, guys, don't forget about your selfies. We started a new promotion. YouTube servers are working like awful lately. Awful. Guys, don't forget about your selfies. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload to Twitter. Use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everyone can find you. We started our new promotion, guys. We're picking a random one each time, a random selfie, and we put it on our About and our community tab. We make a special post just for you with your selfie and a link, and also you appear at the beginning of our next live stream. So it's just another great place to be seen. So, guys, get out those selfies. The more the merrier. Lots of people have been doing them lately, and that is awesome. And just by putting your selfie up, it helps your Twitter page, and it also helps your channel, guys. It's a win-win for everybody. So if you forget about that, please don't forget the hashtag. And if you can't remember, just let us know, and we'll post it back in for you gladly. It's easy to be seen that way, and more people see you if you have that hashtag.
Now, JC No Limit is here, and literally his tweet just got retweeted on our Twitter, so check out. He got his trailer on fire today.
That's unbelievable.
He said literally 20 seconds later, and there probably would be more problems with himself and not just the trailer. So you're born in a lucky suit. I'm so glad that you are fine. We are so glad. And please be safe. My God, the picture is horrifying.
The Career Spotlight show. Hey, Ksenia, saw the Twitter, Ksenia. Hope you are okay.
Oh, I'm okay. Yeah. I was complaining to Sharni about my tumble today.
Oh, okay. I was like,
in a private messages. Yes, thank you. A couple bruises here and there. They're gonna be worse tomorrow. All good. Thank you. Did I hear correctly that this is the last Tech Talk Tuesday? No. No, that is not the last Tech Talk Tuesday. We enjoy it too much. So no. Mia, Mina, and I don't know where you heard it, but definitely don't know. Nope. Good to see you, Mia, Mina. How are you? Been listening to last night while working on things. That is awesome. Jenny Morris here, Todd Hill as well, guys. Hit that like button, share it out. Do subscribe if you're new, please. And if you think that you already have subscribed, make sure that you still are. Ring that bell. Doughboy Scratcher, hello. Toot. What to get, Queen? Our 5-year anniversary of September 27th. 5-year. Sean, is it paper? I forgot now. Is it 5-year paper anniversary? I don't know.
I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah.
Go with paper. It's cheaper. Go with paper.
Sean knows. No, but I think your lady likes pretty things like cakes and jewelry. Cakes. Yes.
Shows up with like 16 cakes for like.
Yeah, dip a nice, a nice. What is it? A ring or something like that? A necklace in a cake and let her decorate. Preferably chocolate. Not using her hands, that could be a whole activity. And after that, she probably would throw you out of the house. But, it's Tech Talk Tuesday.
Unreal.
Not wedding consulting.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
There, guys. There's advice you can really take to heart. So there you go. Sorry, guys. My OBS was going nuts and taking up like 89% of my computer CPU. Wow, what a mess. Cakes and jewelry. Exactly, Kay. Isn't that a nice
I would love that, actually. If somebody would make me dig not using hands into the cake to get like a piece of jewelry out, that would be so fun.
Xenia's luck, she'd choke on the jewelry. And we'd be in the emergency room. I'd say, within 30 minutes. Only paper she wants. Only paper she wants is cash. That's right.
God,
That's right, Doughboy Scratcher.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh, geez. No, I didn't listen to it. Oh my God. Oh God.
Queens Vlogs. Coconut Queens Vlogs. Thank you so much. So generous of you. Thank you. And so kind. Thank you so much. Super sticker, super chat. Super sticker, super chat. I had to do it double because it was very generous. Thank you.
That was very, very generous of you. Thank you so much, and very generous of you too with the the windpipe. So, thank you so much. That was very generous of you. Thank you so very much. We do appreciate it.
Apparently, 5 years is wood. So,
I'm not making no comments. I'm not making.
Ralph, You heard that.
Yeah, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. So, guys, don't forget, guys, to hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends. We're going to say hello to all you guys in just a second, guys. Yes, that's right. Rockstar welcomes for all of you because you guys are the stars of the show. And especially tonight more than ever, guys, because you guys help us answer stuff all the time, helping each other out. That's what it's all about. So many great channels in here, guys. So awesome to have you all under one roof. This is where great ideas come from when you put an amazing bunch of creators together. So you guys are looking fantastic. I've got to say, I'm just checking over here. Are we good? That is good. That is strange. I'm having trouble with my OBS tonight. I'm really having trouble with it a lot. So we're going to make it work. We always do. But it was just draining the hell out of it. I had to delete a whole section. Just seems something is pulling on it. So at least I took it down from 89% to 15%, so that was good. Dole Whip Dad, how are you? It's your day of the week, my friend. That's right, your favorite day. I even now when we talk about Tech Talk Tuesday, you actually pop in my mind most times. I think of you right away, so which is not bad. Hey, if you're gonna think of somebody, why not Dole Whip Dad? He's fantastic. So. All right, guys, time for a little Rockstar welcome for you guys. Let's do it, guys. In the meantime, don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, subscribe. And yes, guys, as well, don't forget about your selfies. If any of you missed it, we started a new thing every day after our live stream. We pick one selfie, so make them epic, guys. And we take it and we make a separate community post with your selfie and your the link to your channel to give you some extra push. And we also use your selfie as one of the intro cards on our next live stream. So love to see you guys in here. We've been getting a ton of them. It helps your channel. Oh, and as a side note, I just went and checked something. I don't know if Xenia knows this right now, but we just hit 3,000 subscribers on Twitter.
Ooh,
there you go. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. This has been so much work. Meaning that we've been really trying to focus on growing the community out there as well. So you guys connect with us and people out there as well. Thank you so much. 3,000. Oh, wow.
Appreciate it, guys, so much. Thank you. And if you haven't joined yet, guys, please check us out at the same time you're doing your selfie. Sean from Panic D. Andrew, I want to know what your comment about the... What is it? Andrew, I want to know your comment about the 5-year wood, LOL. Yeah, I know you do. I'm sure you do. I got purged. I seen you rejoin my channel, Happy Eatin'. I did notice that. I got the notification. It happens. Canadian Drone Hub. I've had to join his channel sometimes twice a week, sometimes.
Well, Panic D Paranormal, I have to ring the bell every time I go to see their video or live stream. I'm there a couple of times a week, and every time I have to ring the bell.
Yep.
It's ridiculous, but
it's a sad state of affairs on YouTube, guys. So that's why, guys, it is great to meet new people and stuff like that. But anytime, any live stream you're into, look around for people you know and just take 2 seconds and make sure you're still connected to them. There's my new cheat of the week. You want to grow on YouTube? You want some good numbers? Have channels rejoin you that were taken away by YouTube, and you can really rock it off. You'll probably have about 25,000 in a week. My old lady cooking show, how are you? Great to see you. All right, guys, with that said, time to do some hellos. That's where I was on my way. Let's bring up the echo just a little bit, guys. You guys deserve a rock star treatment for being in here. You're the ones who make us look good. We got 90 in the house, guys. Let's get it up over 100. Let them know you got to reach the we don't have, guys. Let your friends know we're on. More people, the better the conversation, guys. I want to say a great big hello to Willow Whimsy. We got Trasher Treasure, Lauder Scratcher. We got Totally Christina. We got Tommy Bites. We got Todd Hill. We got the Mile High Guy. We got the Creator Spotlight Show. We got the Art of Handmade Dolls and Stuff. We've got Sunshine Cooper. We got Split Screen Gaming League. We have Skyling 992. We have SK Outdoors. We got Rachel Rawson is in the house. Just talking about you. Had a fantastic time with you and Inspired John yesterday. So good to see you. Prev is in the house. Panic D Paranormal Histories here. Over 50 and fabulous. What a fantastic channel as well, guys. You must check her out. Mystic Days is in the house. My Fashion Brand TV channel vlog is here. My Old Lady Cooking Show is in the house, folks. We got Moon Golan. We got Moods to Relaxation, Sounds to Heal. Moment was Chip. We have MJ's unboxing, and oh my god, this thing is like popcorn now. I hate this new updated version of the participants list. I'll try again. MJ's unboxing and scratcher fun. We have Mia Mina, we have Merrily Mary, we have Marty Stampolkowski, we have Marcos Eats, we have Mama 3 Dinos, we have Love Crochet, Craft Jewelries, and more. Lizzie the Lizard. We got Quento Pamor. We have Coco Nut Queens Vlogs. Thank you once again. We have Kev Bags. We have Kathleen Elliott. We have Jay Real Slots in the house. We got Joey Brooklyn in the house, folks. Joey Brooklyn is here. JM Moving Pictures is here. We got J Dub Vlogs. We got Jackknife Finnegan. We got Jackie Live A Little Adventures. We have Jackie Header Food Reviews, our resident sweetie. We have JNC No Limit TV. We got I'm Ben HD. We got Homesteading with the Herberts. We have Hiding in the Light. We have Happy Trails Hiking. Guys, grab up Happy Trails Hiking. She's going to be interviewing us next Monday morning, guys, at 11 p.m. Eastern, so check her out. We have Happy Eaton. We got Ghost Pirate. We got Gianni Photography, excuse me. God, this thing's jumping all over the place. From Tracy with Love, we have Fire Bass, we have Phelan Productions, we got Expedition Greg, Elsa Fam 248. We got Doughboy Scratcher, guys. Check out Doughboy Scratcher. That is Ralph's Trucking's new second channel, guys. We have Dole Whip Dad in the house, folks. And we got Damon Warren in the house. We have Dally Dawson Davis. We have Crystal's Pets and Plants. We got Koza Perks. We got Cowgirl ASMR. We got Cougar Blue in the house. We got Christian Ramon Pastor. Chili Man is here, folks. We got Budget Bushcraft and RV Life. We got Bryce from New Zealand. We have Blended Squad. We have Bell's Reborn Nursery. We have Barry G's RC. B&M Outdoors Pursuits. We have Awkwardly Kim, and we have Ashwan Kitchen. We have Anthony Benson. We have Angela Eats. We have Agent Officer Thomas A. Porter, DPO. And 540 Style LAL. Welcome to see all you guys. Pleasure to have you all in here. Jelly Duck 100, it's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. All the way over in Kuwait in the middle of the night. Always great to see you. I see Sky Pilot in here. I see Poodle Lover. Guys, anybody we're missing, just highlight our name and say hi so we can give you a big hello as well. It's great to have you all in here. If you've done that already, guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. There's a lot of network kick going on. I do apologize for that. I'm watching it go up and down like a heart monitor here on the numbers.
So Canadian of you. Yeah. It's on YouTube's side, not ours.
That's right. Just making sure you know that. We wish we could fix that one, but we can't. I have to make dinner. See you later. Fire Bass, enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. So. Say
hello, people in the chat. Queen of Cannabis, hello, how are you? Good to see you as well. Todd Hill, how are you doing today? Sky Pilot is joining us as well. Colorado Fisher, hello, hello. Cougar Blue, welcome here. Ghost Pirate, cheers to you as well. And J-Dub Vlogs, Poodle Lover, Playworthy. Yes, exactly. That's 100% right. MJ's Unboxing, hello. Z-Fam is joining us as well, guys. Let's rock this out in the country. Hello, how are you? And guys, click that like button, share it out. The more the merrier, and the more people we can learn from and ask the questions all about YouTube today.
That's right, guys. We're going to get into them in just a minute. You can start posting, guys. If you do have a question, just highlight our name, put your question, and Xane's going to copy them and put them in order, guys, so we just answer them and make sure we don't miss any. There's always lots of great ones in here. They help everybody. And please, guys, help each other out as well. Anything people are asking, do you recommend this? Anybody know a good software for editing on phones? Anything like that? Please weigh in and give your opinions on what you're using in that. We're all in it together, guys. That's what it's about. Is a co-op, a union hall meeting, whatever you decide to call it, guys. Selfies, that's right, Prev, of course. Selfies, that's for sure. We give everybody a little bit of time and then we're going to take a look at them, but definitely. CSXNS train videos, we're doing fantastic. And Northern Ohio Railroad action. Oh, I love when I see lots of train guys in here. Always a pleasure to have you. This is a melting pot for all you amazing niches, and that's what I love, guys. To find people that like what you do, even though they don't do exactly what you do, and that just builds up for great connections, possibility for great collaborations, and great new possibilities in general. Here's the question: why is Montreal so far away from Youngstown, Ohio? I know. I agree, Sean. I agree. That is a shame. We need to do something about that. We have to get on geography's back about that. But yes, because it would be so awesome to get together. Let's see here, guys. Doing okay. Pusa Studios, Todd Hill. That is awesome. I'm glad to hear that. We're doing great as well. Awesome to have you in here. That's a nice to meet you. Okay, good. Questions are starting to come in. That is fantastic. Should I do beep beep on this channel? No, only you can answer that one. Only you have the answer to that one. Your channel, your rules. So, you guys are awesome. It's great to have you all in here. Hope you're doing fantastic, folks. And, good looking crew in here, I must say, if I may say so myself. There we go, guys. Still taking a little bit of house care, guys, but I think we're about ready to get into it. What do you think?
Well, yeah, give me just a couple of moments to copy the questions here, and we'll get right into them.
It sounds like a plan.
We also have a couple of questions in our Discord, so we'll definitely get to them as well. That's right. If you joined our Discord, you can always drop your questions in a question section of our Discord server. Usually there's somebody that always want to, jump on and answer those as well. So that's something you can always explore. And if not, sometimes we'll pick them out and put them here in the chat for Tuesday Tech Talk as well. And SK Outdoors, I have your question as well as Belle's Reborn Nursery. And let's start with a question from Belle's Reborn Nursery.
Let's bring down the echo some so it's easier to hear. There we go. I'll just take down the music a little bit. There we go. Oh my God almighty. We've been running around doing so much. Sorry, and all that other stuff. I forgot to bring that down. My apologies. So, of course, we're not going to answer questions tonight on how to do OBS. I'm sorry it's in such a mess tonight. I do apologize. Oh, you guys are very kind, very patient people. So, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so we have a question from Belle's Reborn Nursery who asked, has anyone used vidIQ, and if so, is it worth the money?
In the short part, vidIQ is a great program in conjunction with TubeBuddy. For us, we chose to pay for TubeBuddy, though, out of the two of them, and use vidIQ to complement it. Just find the tools a lot. It's not that it's a bad, I want to say right off the bat, we don't think it's a bad program by any sense of the word. Not just find the return on TubeBuddy is a lot more beneficial. That's in the short part, because I don't want to start knocking it. And it's not to knock it. There's a lot of great features onto it, but both share a lot of the same common ones, and just find the ones they don't. It seems that TubeBuddy seems to do a little bit better job on it. I don't know. Is there anything you want to add on to it?
No, I agree. And guys, I would like you to put your answers in the chat. Have you used vidIQ? It's not only about our experience, but your experience here as well. Cougar Blue, I got your question, by the way. It just got filtered out by the comment filter. And yes, I agree. When we just started, I think when you just start, and there's a difference between when you have already been into YouTube and starting to understand that, the technical part of it. When you're just starting, it's good to try to use all the tools that you have on hand, and if you use them all free, like Andrew said, we have used it for a long while in combination for free. Up until I don't know, the spring of last year or something like that.
Yeah, it's been
I still have vidIQ running. There's some parts of vidIQ that I love as features. For example, you can see on top of, you can activate on extension the feature that actually shows you your latest view count and subscriber count and some other, I think, 2 or 3 metrics on top of your page, even if you're visiting other channels. So let's say I'm watching something completely else, a show or whatever it is on YouTube that is not my channel, I still will be able to see those updates up there and kind of monitor it, from the side. So some of the features are just great to have, that other tools like TubeBuddy don't have. So definitely explore it and check it out. I don't know. Personally, morning fame, we do use, for example, time to time, because as I do believe, we talked about that yesterday, it's something that allows you to learn about tags and about your channel in depth and for the long term. And, if you need more than 1 month, then it's worth paying. If not, you can learn through their videos as well. But TubeBuddy is definitely something that we use all the time. And yes, we have one of the licenses. By the way, talking about TubeBuddy, let me plug it in. Maybe they're going to notice that. TubeBuddy is running their 250,000 viewer giveaway. That means that they are giving 250 prizes, level ups, a yearly supply of TubeBuddy, etc. All you have to do is go to TubeBuddy Instagram account, follow them there, tag a friend for an extra entry, and if you want, of course, put them in your stories and tag them so they can see you. And maybe you're going to be one of the ones of 250 people that can win the subscription to TubeBuddy. It's running out as soon as they hit that number. So be quick and go check out their Instagram.
It's a good incentive, guys, for a really good program. So if you don't have it yet, this is a good time to look into it. Also, I'd just like to side mention about morning fame. Once you get your feet in here and you start understanding YouTube, morning fame is something to look at as well. I don't think you'll need it for the whole time you're on YouTube. Some do. But I find it is really good at helping you set a course on YouTube to get you kind of on a long-term goal. We were just talking about that last night, I think it was.
Yep.
And it is really a good option for that forecasting of where you want to channel. It gets you going in the right direction, where then TubeBuddy or vidIQ or both really complement you afterwards as well onto it. So that is another program to really consider. Do we still have the link in the description for the invite?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so... Sorry, guys, because Xenia puts that stuff in, so I'm just double checking because I used to say it without even asking, and then no, that's done or that's over.
Yeah, so sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. It depends if we still have subscription to it or not. So right now it's still there, and I think it's running out in like a week and a half. So jump on it, invite only, check it out. I just put the link in the chat as well.
All right, I guess we covered that one. Sound good?
We do have questions from, and if I don't mention your name, please put your question once again, so I don't, awesome, the Benefield Bench.
That's nice, yeah, we really like morning fame. Thanks for oh, no problem. It is really great, guys. It has a different feel than the other ones. That's why I like mentioning it, because it gives you more of a long-term goal base onto it. It really helps you start to understand. I feel it even helps you more find your, set yourself wherever your niche ends and be able to run with it better. So for a long-term plan. I was glad to see that. That was a nice, that's great to see. Thank you so much, Jenny Morris, by the way. Great to see you. Thank you for doing the links and that. Really do appreciate it. Lazy Darkness, we're doing great. Hope you are as well. Hope all is good with you. That's weird. I didn't even get the notifications you were live. God's sake, YouTube. How are you guys? We're doing great, bravo. And that is happening all the time. And guys, check out in our live stream, and every live stream you go to, make sure you're still connected to everybody that you follow. YouTube is removing them at an alarming rate, folks. That's right. That is the truth. Want to grow your channel? Join a bunch of channels that YouTube took away from you, and you'll all have big numbers, I guarantee you.
One thing then they talked about, by the way, if we're talking about notifications, actually is that you have to be subscribed to getting notifications on all your devices. So let's say on your laptop you ring our bell, but then on your phone you refuse to get any notifications for YouTube. Well, you're not going to be getting notifications because it just can't override your phone settings. So that's one of the things as well that is very important. And the other thing that is very important, and I think they haven't really talked about that before, and I love how Android is always doing this.
I'm loving it, Budget Bushcraft.
I don't know if you have watched Creators Insider, but we knew already that posting their content every 24 hours, is the shortest amount of time that usually suggested. It's exactly because of the traffic and the way it notifies your subscribers. Well, in one of the latest Creators Insider videos, it actually specified that it only delivers 3 notifications in 24 hours for your subscribers. So even if somebody have subscribed to all your notifications and they do receive them, they only will receive 3 within 24 hours. So that's something to think about. And my question was, and nobody have still answered, is what happens to notifications about stories, community posts, and all of the other things that you also get notified? Does that count or not? because as far for now, it all goes into the same notification bin. So any comments from the channel, if I comment on your channel, you're going to get notification. If I go live, you're going to get notification. Well, if I do a community post, you're going to get notification. That's 3 already. If I do stories, you won't get notification because that's the 4th one. And that's something to think about. And I really want to talk a little bit more, and I'm going to try to get more in touch with YouTube about it, because there's not much information about how and do they separate those type of notifications. So it's just something to keep in mind.
That's why we're not plastering our community posts and stuff like that, for the exact reason we were playing it safe onto that, because we're worried doing that is going to drown out when we actually do a live stream or stuff. Until we get real confirmation about it, we're treating it as such. And wow, I had no idea. Exactly. That's why, like, now when we started this promotion, of putting a selfie up each time, that was one of the things. The way, is that going to hurt the other posts that we put up? Is it going to hurt our live streams notifications and stuff like that? So we're treating it still on that 3-number rule until further notice, because that really does suck. You put up a couple, you're getting people into it, keeping engaged like they want you to do. And then when you go to put out your live stream or your video, and you get almost no engagement onto it because you've used them up already on some community posts.
Or comments. Like comments is what bothers me a lot as well. If I binge watch somebody's channel and I comment on 3 of their posts, does that count as 3 notifications that they're not going to get anything if I go live now? Like that, I don't know. It's hard. Like, I
still have my doubts on the comments, but you know what? It's YouTube. You never know.
Yes, and that's the thing. I really hope, and it would make sense that it doesn't work that way, but they haven't specified. Like, up until now, it wasn't clear even about the amount of times. They finally have called it out, but. So we will update you. We'll update you as soon as we get more information. We're trying to get in touch with them more. I've asked a couple of questions in a couple of places, so we'll see what they say about it. Okay, yeah. So that's with regards to notifications and not getting them from us.
I just want to ask a favor. If you say you checked out a channel, tell them a little bit about their channel and that showed that you are actually there. Just something like that. It's for the health of our channel as well. Try to use up to 200 characters. It only takes an extra 30 seconds or so. Keep a conversation going. You want a little hint to build a good connection with somebody? Not only do that, but at the end, finish with a question to them. So you really start to build a good engagement. Hey there, Channel XYZ. Checked out your channel. Love the fishing stuff. What a great trip to Florida you had. Do you think you will go back again? I subscribe. Do you think you'll go back again? And get them talking with you. Conversations build great connections, guys. Really great connections. All right, hon. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, and yes, if you're new here, subscribe. Welcome to you all. If we missed your name already, guys, let us know. Just highlight it. We'll definitely say hi. Love all the hints. Much appreciated, Pusa Studios, Queen of Cannabis. It is our pleasure. It's great to have you in here. Great to have each and every one of you guys in here. 2 Real Geeks I see is in the house. We have Patricia Norwood's Hobbies and Reborns in the house. Willow Whimsy in the house. My Fashion Brand TV. Jackie Live, A Little Adventures, Jenny Morse, thank you once again for helping us. So thank you to all of you guys in here, and anybody new, please say hi, so we can definitely say a big hello to you as well.
Patricia, I did ask you a question and I didn't miss it. If you can put it again with the answer with @Pusa Studios so I can catch it easier, I would really appreciate it, because I'm really curious what the answer is.
Lollygang, I like your channel. I like that. 2 best friends, Amanda and Becca, playing games, messing around, and having fun. Great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic.
That's right. Nice. I'm trying to catch all your questions here. I miss Xenia's "if you're lazy" statement. Yes, that's right. Subscribe and share it out. And if you're too lazy to do that, just go on our Twitter and retweet our tweet post. I forgot about that.
I hate that lazy thing. Oh my God. No.
Thank you, Sean.
TPC Collectors. It's 3 Poppin' Couple. All you guys changed your name. Excellent. Great to have you guys in here. TPC Collectors, guys. Formerly 3 Poppin' Couple. Great to see you. Nick Molnar, how are you? Great to see you. 2 Real Geeks, awesome convo last night in the stream. Thanks for that. Our pleasure. Hey, you always add to a great channel, guys. John T. Cash is in the house. Hope you're doing fantastic. I have only had 2 combos in the comments on my videos. I have enjoyed it both times. I have only ever had 1 or 2.
Awesome. You definitely try and engage your people more. Like ask them, actually. Leave a comment or ask them a question in the video so then they can answer that in a comment. And it's something that definitely adds to your analytics and your interaction of your channel as well. Now, maybe you can answer...
Gary.
Maybe you can answer to Expedition Greg right away, since we are talking about that throughout the day. Is there a glitch in Social Blade because I lost 10, gained them back, and now lost them again?
Right now, if we go on to our beta studio for us, we're at 10,265. This is what was happening, guys. YouTube has officially now rounded the numbers off going to Social Blade. So Social Blade is only going to see us, even on the live count, at 10,200 until we get to 10,300. Then it will change. So this is part of what we were talking about that's going to happen. It just takes a little bit of time to implement it. Some channels got it almost the next day. Some took a while, but they are going through them all. I'm assuming now pretty much the bulk of them. But anybody under 1,000, it is going to be the same as usual. Automatic numbers, on the dot numbers. If you're 743, 246, 582, you're going to see that up until you hit 1K, and then the rounding will start taking place. So that's what's happening. That is the whole part of YouTube rounding off the numbers. And this is what Social Blade will have to work with from this point on. So, and as they stated it, making ice cream out of a turd, they said that at least if you want to catch a milestone, it'll be a lot easier now because it's going to be sitting there for a while. So, imagine the big channels, what they're going to feel like when you got to hit 100,000 to make it turn again. So, yeah. Not fun.
Yeah, and we did talk about that last week and last week as well, guys. On Social Blade, you are going to be seeing people losing subscribers, although in reality they are not, because of rounding down or rounding up, and most of the time rounding down, it seems like you're using subscribers when you're not. Check your analytics, your actual real-time analytics in your YouTube Studio Beta. That's where you're going to be able to see what exactly is happening. And if you're wondering where your subs are going, you can always see where they're going in your analytics. It actually tells you lost subscribers. Is it from deleted accounts? Is it unknown? Or is it somebody unsubscribed from you? You can actually see it in your analytics, so check it out. It's all the information is right there for you. Just gotta look for it.
As a quick side note, guys, if you joined us last week, especially last Friday night, you got to see a beta version of a new game we're working on. It's for channels 1,000 and less. Looking like tomorrow night might be the night, guys, that we're going to unveil it and give it another test, a full show dedicated to it. It is called the Pusa Push, and anybody that's 25 or less away from their next 100, so if they're 25 or less away from 100, 200, 300, 400, all the way to 1K, we get you guys up there and give you that push, feature you. So look forward to that tomorrow night, guys. Make sure to have that bell set. Make sure you're subscribed to our Twitter so you can get updates. It's 98% sure we're going to do it tomorrow night, but it's not set in stone. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. And don't forget about your selfies. Once again, guys, it's a great way to be seen, great way to grow your Twitter page, great way to grow your channel. We hit 3,000 subscribers this evening, guys, on Twitter. Thank you so much. And what we're doing now, guys, is we're picking a channel each time after we're done a selfie, and we're featuring it on our channel as a community post with your link. And we also put it at the beginning of our next live stream as one of the intro cards. So it's just another chance for you to be seen. So hope you guys can do it. It helps you out a lot, gives you more coverage. Anywhere you can put your channel is a good thing, folks. Can't wait to see what YouTube tip I pick up tonight. Thanks for the education. Geo Jerry's Adventures, you were so awesome. You and Brand Aerials are the two channels I just love every time in here that takes so much from it, and that I really do. And Gary can't make it to Rogers because he's got to go to a wedding. If he wants to stay married himself, he has to be there.
Is there a date for Rogers already?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
When is that?
October 5th, if I'm not mistaken.
What? Where was I? Was I sleeping? Like, what's happening? What's happening? I don't know. Am I staying at home?
All right, guys. Great to have you all in here. Hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends, and get those questions in, guys. And we're going to get to them in just a second.
Brant, you're going to be in trouble because I wasn't notified. That means that I wasn't supposed to know. Brant.
Just read the question.
Now, if I haven't answered you that I got your question, that means I missed it. So please put it once again with @PushStudios or #PushStudios if you're on your phone, so I can notice it, because I can see some questions without it, but it's really hard to get them.
Thank you, Lazy Darkness. That's so kind. I love you guys. You guys are the best channel out there. I don't know about the best channel, but we try to do our best of what we can do. Thank you so very much for that. Aerial Views, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. All right, you want to go to another question?
From Gracie Wislav asked, do you think there is such a thing as an estimated rate of growth you should be shooting for? That's a very good question.
It's a good question. I'm just... okay, in a long story short, somebody brought up the other night some great tools for YouTube. And what they brought up was TubeBuddy, vidIQ, and Social Blade. And this is, I'm going to give you an example why I have such a problem with Social Blade. Social Blade does some great things, okay? But I don't really consider it a growth tool. I really see it more on the end of measurement. And this is why this comes up here. And I'm going to show you. I don't know how many times since we've been on, people have gone over to the future projection section and are all excited and said, oh my God, I'm going to be at such and such a number in 2 months or 4 months or 6 months. This is based on the idea of your car and when you put gas into it. And, you know, a lot of them now estimate when you fill it up how many more kilometers or miles you have to go. Well, if you were driving in the city, you're going to get a lot less mileage because you were moving more gas versus if you filled up on a road trip where you're running mostly highway. Same with this. This is all just based on your last performance and roughly the last 28 days it's mostly picking it up from. I know there's all kinds of people promising everything under the sun that they're going to grow like crazy doing this, doing that, making this, making that. It's got to start, guys, with getting things ready on your channel. And I know this sounds patronizing, but it is the honest to God's truth. Nothing is going to start to take off until you get your channel in check and it's looking good. And then after that, it's dependent heavily on what kind of niche you're into. And let's just take the gaming sector, which is the most popular. Lots of people get huge numbers. I'm starting off with a bad point. A small majority get really gigantic numbers, even though it's the most popular. But because it's the most popular, it can also be the one that holds you down the most because it's the hardest to shine through in that category. You might race to the top. You might never go anywhere with it. It's frustrating as hell. And I know everybody's looking for that golden number, that golden gateway to say where I should be at 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year, and that. But that's heavily dependent on a lot of criteria. There's no real way to truly answer that without lying. Because in the end, there is going to be, you always have to remember that there's going to be some luck in this as well. And that's the same as a musician who has done all the right things and stuff like that, but just never got the interview, never got the call. Mother was sick the day of the audition and couldn't go. There's all kinds of things that can keep you from having that move. The only thing you can do is be ready for when that time comes. And it also depends what niche you're into. Some grow a lot faster than others. Some niches you'll do very well in right from the get-go because there's not much on it, but you also have a very low ceiling into it unless something happens new and there's a great new interest into it. I know, and believe me, we all want to have that answered. You're not the only one. We all truly do. But in the end, there's no real true answer to give to it. People will promise. I hear it on YouTube all the time. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. Just do this and you're going to get it in no time. I mean, it's ridiculous. Nobody can predict it. Until the moment where you can control people to watch what you do, there's no way to really control how many will come or when. All you can do is stack the odds in your favor, and the more you do on your channel, the better you make it. And that's not limited to videos. That's also to all the artwork onto it, the promotion of it, i.e. doing networking, putting it on Facebook blogs, Twitter announcements, all those things. You can only do so much to get them there, and then once they start watching, you've done all you can, and then it's up to them if they watch it and want to tell other people that it's worth seeing or not. Is there anything else you want to add to it?
Well, the Cowgirl ASMR says, I'm working my butt off my channel and people are beginning to take notice. It's an amazing feeling. Yes, once you start realizing that it actually starts to slowly. I always compare, YouTube game, if you want to call it, like rolling that snowball, okay? It's huge snowball. It's heavy. It's enormous, but you got to move it. Well, at first it's going to feel like it's not moving anywhere. But you got to keep going in order to get that momentum, because once you stop, the momentum is gone. You got to start from the beginning. But once you start doing it over and over and consistently doing it and working at it, eventually it is going to start moving. Slower first, but it's going to gain traction, right? So it's kind of the same with YouTube. It literally feels a lot of times like nothing is moving and nothing is working. But you got to keep going at it, because if you stop, you'll have to start again. Once you did get somewhere and once you understand, what it actually pays off, then the next time when that starts, and you're like, oh, nothing is going on, then you can actually feed off of that inspiration, feed off of that motivation from the previous experience.
But I gotta say this, okay, and I do see this happening. Listen to your audience. Keep going, but don't keep going with something that's not working. And that doesn't mean trying something one time and not everybody watching the world's on giving up. If it's really not going somewhere, your audience is telling you something, and it is time to change. Do not be so rooted in yourself that you can't let it go, because that will be the demise of your channel. I guarantee you that. You can think something is a magnificent masterpiece, but if people aren't seeing it, they're not seeing it. And it's either the way you're telling it or the topic itself is just falling on deaf ears. So you have to keep your ears open and accept the fact sometimes, and either repackage it or move on to something else. You can also stick with it, of course, but then you can't be beating yourself up or other people that you're not growing. You really got to listen. We do the same thing too. I mean, we've got to change things and move things around, because the audience speaks on what they like and what they don't like. And that's the simple truth of the matter. I want to say hi to BNO is in the house. I still want to say BNO indoors. I talk about a creature of habit. He is getting close to 5K. He's like a little over 100 away. BNO is guys, some health problem stuff. He is back and in full force, and he's still part of the Grow Friday. He's been for a while. I know also he's working a lot. He works nights as well. But if you do not have BNO, guys, I love Chris. I think he's one of the most fantastic people I had the pleasure of being on here. Grab up BNO, guys. Great networking channel connected to the Grow Friday, but also to some great foraging videos and that as well. So definitely make sure to check them out. So I hope that answers onto it. I know everybody wants a number on that one, guys, but there's just no number to tell. And anybody who's promising stuff like that is lying. There's no way under this creation to do so. Just keep make great content, and make content that your viewers want to watch. Listen to them. They're the ones that are steering you where you need to go.
No, but in your head, shouldn't you have like a number? Like, I don't know, like we wanted to get 10K by the end of
it's normal to have them. I mean, like, of course, our next number that we're looking at towards now is 15. I mean, that's normal. You can't, this is like a ship. You can't just jump into it. You can say, here's the click. I'm going to answer this one because I'm dancing around this subject. There is channels that say they're out here just to have fun with it. They just want to do it. That's fine. You're allowed to do that with YouTube. But don't get angry when it's not going the way you want to go. If you really don't have goals, then don't worry about the numbers. Forget about them. Leave them in your head and just have fun on here. But for me, part of the fun is the whole YouTube complex and trying to decode it. For us now, our next goal, it seems logical. I don't even think I need to say it, is 15K. Well, of course, that would be the next one. And we have a plan of getting there. Some part we're going to have to shift along the way as times change, as audiences grow what they're looking for. We'll try some new things they might not like, and some stuff that they might hate to see go. But we're listening to them all the time. You've got to have some sort of a game plan in here. Otherwise, you're just kind of floating in the mist, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But you really need to be truthful with yourself. I know sometimes it's trying to say, oh, I don't care about the numbers. Some people don't, but some people say it just because they try to do it. It's like a trendy thing. It's like when actors the other year start wearing black rimmed glasses with no prescription. There's all kinds of trendy things to say. But if you truly don't worry about it. But if you do, you don't have to announce it publicly if it's some big shock to you. But do it for yourself. Start looking what's going to get you there. We were talking about Eric Outdoors last night.
Yeah.
How he changed his channel around, listening to the audience, like the trespassing ones, and he has content, so he's doing more of those. There's lots of channels doing that. Don't give up on your core values. Don't go throwing your channel down the drain and do something. If you're a knitting channel, don't try to become a mechanic channel just because mechanic channels are hot that week and throw it all away, because chances are you'll never get it back to a knitting channel again. So stay the course what you got. Don't change the core values of your channel. If you are something, be something. But you can always rearrange the way you get your message across, and that's how you reach your audience.
Interesting, like Grant Ariels was here too. Like his motorcycle vlogging was doing much better than his aerial stuff. And he says, well, I don't want to give up on my aerial stuff. That's what my channel is about. And really you shouldn't, because unless you want to change the whole, outlook of your channel, you shouldn't. But knowing that your viewers like motorcycle vlogs, maybe you can think of how you can incorporate that.
That's
maybe
right.
your intro can start with motorcycle ride along the paths of the fields, or I don't know. I'm just now brainstorming. But you can always incorporate some of that got the attention, but you don't want to go with it all completely, into what you're already doing. Mm-hmm. And even that little change actually might make a huge change in the views and the way people are coming to your channel.
You could be doing your motorcycle ones and doing a bit of B-roll in between it, and there's your drones all along the way. Stop a couple of times in between, shoot some footage, jump back and forth between it. There you go. You got both. Mm-hmm. You're still getting to do what you love to do, and you're giving the people what they want. And by that, more people are even going to see then your aerial footage, and you can win over a lot of them on that maybe just come for the motorcycle vlogs. So that's a very good point into that. ADV China does that all the time.
We love that channel.
Yeah, that's their channel. It's pretty much that new. That channel is a combination of two YouTubers that living in China, and they do that all the time, and it works really well for them. In the Line Media, how are you? Great to see you. Oh, and look who's in the house. It's Mr. You ready for this?
Cover your ears.
Mr. Boom is in the house, guys. Farm All Fanatic is in the house. I was just talking a minute ago with B&O Outdoors, guys. He is the Grow Friday team as well. There's Farm All Fanatic, B&O. We have Grant McIntosh and Linda's House of Chill, guys. Make sure to check them all out. Join one channel, you get 3 others. What a bonus is that. Plus there's another guy talking about knowing your channel. Farm All Fanatic has been changing up his videos a lot, and he's getting great views from them. Why? He realizes what his audience wants to watch. He told me that himself. He said, I finally started listening to what the audience wants. That's what he's doing. He's doing exactly what they are asking for, the type of videos that they like, and he started doing more of them, and the views are paying off immensely. So
that's right. But once again, it doesn't mean that you have to change your channel altogether. Mm-hmm. You can see what they're looking for and incorporate what you're already doing.
Exactly.
Like it doesn't mean that, well, I wanted to make a flower channel. All of a sudden, everybody is jumping on my, photography. All I'm going to do is now photography tutorials. No, that's not what it's about. It's how you're trying to combine it and be creative. That's why we are creators, right? That's what it's always about. And we are all the time changing something. You might think, well, they're doing the same thing that they did last year, shout outs, tech talk, interviews, whatever. But the way we're doing it evolves, right? And we have had the same, compliments from Archie Morbid, from Inspired John, and other people talking that we do evolve with what is changing on YouTube and what our viewers are. Although in the core, as a channel, we are the same. We're not changing what our goal is here. What do we want to deliver as a message to our viewers? So it's always as a bigger picture that you have to look in order to accomplish those smaller goals, or those baby steps that we all want to see. So don't get discouraged. We all go through the same ups and downs, especially when we are just starting, especially when we're just growing channel with the 1,000. It always is a struggle. It was for us as well, with a couple people for months on our live streams and nobody watching us. We still had fun. But we do understand it's discouraging. And even when you're a bigger channel, it still happens. You still want to quit time to time. Even us. We're not going anywhere, though.
And I see Farm All and Ralph's Trucking going on in the chat with each other. They're so great to see together. They're such good friends. I just found this one, Farmal, Ralph Trucking. He sent me an announcement tonight that he started driving team now. He's not alone anymore in the truck. So there you go, guys. Congratulations, Ralph Trucking, and his new team driver. Hope you guys have a fantastic time out on the road. So there you go. I love getting these two going. They crack me up. I've been watching the chat for 10 minutes now, fighting over who's shorter. And you know what? With conversations like that, how can you not love YouTube? So there you go. Oh my. Oh God almighty.
We have Beers and Butters joining us as well. Two girls in a mukbang joining us. Hello, how are you? Those two, my God.
Farmal eats bugs. Oh my God, these two are something else. You just wrote the chat.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking like at my kids when they're bugging each other. It's like, okay, let's see where it's
You can
going.
almost see them nudging each other in the seat like that. Yeah. Helicopter, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic day as well.
Talking about our kids, it's actually our middle son's birthday today. He is, he's going to be so ashamed of this. He is coming from tweenager to teenager or something like that. He's 13.
Teenager, yeah. He's not, he's tweens anymore.
Yes.
God, I hate that expression. That's like the snowflake expression of the century.
He's 13 today.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
He's almost 6 foot and 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The time flies. The time flies. So.
That's right.
Rena Sanders.
Our coffee man. That's right.
How are you? Oh, happy birthday, son. Thank you so very much.
We saw your guys' video with Inspired John and Rachel Rawson. That's right. Too funny. It was great to see you all together. Oh, it was so much fun, guys. That's right. Glad you watched that. That was a lot of fun. Supernatural Lost Adventures. Hello, how are you?
There's our kids there, folks. There's all three of them, and it's Chris's birthday today. Of course, the boy on the left. So
he looks very short there, but he's actually like bending shorter.
All right, don't get all mom about it.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
That's right. I got to defend him. So
Mama's little 6 foot baby.
Well, not 6 yet. Relax.
5'9".
I wouldn't say 5'9". No.
Well, he's 5'8" and wait for it, a bit, like Rachel said.
Oh dear God.
5'9" and a bit.
I'm sorry for this mother moment, guys.
5'8".
Alrighty, guys. Happy birthday to you, son. Love you very much. Sorry for all this.
Happy birthday, son. The tall one is only 13.
Yeah.
Well, the tall one is more than 6 foot. I don't know. He's 6'3" or something.
No. Lord God, you're going to have them as giants all of a sudden. All right, guys. Good Lord, I'm only 4'11". Cowgirl ASMR says. Yeah. Big Rob, a.k.a. Godfather Scratcher. How are you, my friend? And you rock. You know it. Always great to have you in the house.
Thank you for all the birthday wishes to our son.
5-speed accountability, by the way. I meant to say a full hi to you a while ago. Great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. And time to play TV. Hello. Great to see all you guys in here. Hockey update. Leafs down 3-1 to Ottawa. Oh, well. Go Habs, go. Yeah, I was expecting that to come. Yeah, I was expecting that.
Sunshine, can I have coffee too, please? Okay. Thank you. Willow's Whimsy says, lots of mothers here. Mother moments are just fine with me. See?
All right, let's get to the next question. Actually, first, guys, hit the like button, tweet it, or tell friends. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe. And don't forget, guys, you really want to, because probably tomorrow night we're going to have the Pusa push to help those channels, guys, 1,000 or under. And even if you're over 1,000, come and cheer them on and get to meet some amazing channels. We'll put out the announcement after, guys, the new game that we beta tested on Friday. 6 channels up at a time. Any channel that's under 1,000 and 25 or less away from their next rounded 100, we bring them up and give them the Pusa push. The Pusa push. I knew that one was going to be a tongue twister.
Show them? Can you show them the little sneak
peek? I can't right now. I took it off because I had some heavy files sitting onto it and it was going to crash my computer. So I got to work on that as soon as we're done.
So you'll have to come tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, that's right, guys. You can see a little bit of it. If you go back to last Friday, actually, you'll see some clips of it. So, you're awesome, my friend. You don't need to do that. You're too good to us already.
Spin that tail. That's right. That's right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, though, tomorrow.
No, she was in pain. She was in absolute pain.
Yeah, and I've been tumbling down today. So, no, I don't. Yeah, not tomorrow.
Big Rob, thank you so much for the super chat. Do appreciate it, my friend. And there you go, guys.
There we go. That's the way to do it. There you go, guys. There's one off the board. And then there was 5. That's right, guys.
And we knock them off the board, literally, guys.
Help them out, guys. Help out. Come on now. We got 6 now.
There we go. I'm just putting it back for a sec. And we blow them right off the map.
Thank you so much for grabbing the link for me as well. We have 6 amazing channels featured right here at the spot at the same time.
5,000. There we go. There we go.
So make sure to join us, guys, tomorrow night. 99% chance that we're going to have it tomorrow night.
See, it went from 98 to 99. So by the end of tonight, it's going to be 110.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I realized there I yelled out 5,000 when he had 500. But you know what? Same excitement for him. Same excitement for him. And, guys, don't forget about your selfies as well. A selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. Upload it to Twitter, guys. Use the hashtag Blue Orange Group so us and everybody can find you. That's right, guys. And also, now we're adding a picture. Your picture, we pick one each live stream and we add it to our community post and put you out there with your link and also use it at the beginning of our next live stream. So there you go, guys. It is just another way to be seen. There you go. There's a couple of them right there. There is Sharni. She was one of our winners. We had Damon Warren as well. We've had Izzy Fam and we've had SMT Mainline. So there you go, guys. I'd love to see your selfies. So make them epic, guys. Let them be seen. It's a great way to grow your channel and to grow your Twitter page. You should always show the one with Nomad Unbroken LOL. I'm not. Where have they been? Where have they been? I've been looking. You always take epic selfies. Thank you so much for the raid again tonight, by the way. You are really fantastic. And, guys, remember, once again, they are rounding off the numbers now on Social Blade Live. You're seeing 10,200 here. And I'll refresh my studio beta. And that is the one, guys. They say to go by the new one. It's more accurate. We're showing 10,265. So it won't be updating here until we hit 10,300. Alrighty, guys. Back to get into it. Let's get it to some more questions. Xenia, which is the next one up on the list, my dear?
That's right, guys. Just a reminder, if you have a question, please let us know with hashtag Push Studios or at Push Studios so I can notice and copy it up here. And the next question here is from... Moment with Chip. What is the best way to get HD clear thumbnails? I see that mine aren't that clear. Is it software?
It starts off with the image you're working with and then using it through the software. Never use the thumbnails that are recommended by YouTube. Never, 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 never take those ever, ever, ever. Make your own always. I use Photoshop, but we do Canva is a fantastic program. Link in the description. It is definitely a great program to go with. There's other ones out there. You guys can feel free to tell anybody what you're using. That always helps. Everybody has their own preference. Start off with a high-res photo. Work from there. If you're out and you're shooting, I don't know, a canoe at the lake, don't rely on thumbnails after. You can do it with 4K videos. You can take screenshots after. But take your phone or your camera or whatever and take the time to shoot thumbnails, guys. Channels sometimes put up to 12 hours into their thumbnails. They really do, guys. That's how important they are. Remember, every time you've ever bought something or like a video game or a movie or whatever, you are drawn in by that first image that's made you want to go further. That thumbnail is a big part of that. So definitely don't shy away on the work that comes with them. They are so important. Lincoln Central Coins, how are you, my friend? Awesome to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. We just did some of ours over again because we had to use quick shots when we were out about traveling. And that's actually what I was doing last night. I was talking about that at the beginning. I went back, finally got a chance to go back and start working on some of them. Here you go right here, the ones in yellow. These are when we're out and about driving around. So that's what we did. I started last night and editing them up and getting them ready. Even though they were live streams in their past, it still has a chance of rejuvenating them. And it also keeps our catalog looking a lot cleaner. So once again, practicing what we preach. So, because sometimes in the summer we'll do that when we're out traveling around and then we don't get. Is Gil Skills in the house? Is Gil Skills? And there he is. There's the man. Gil Skills, how are you doing? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Guys, thumbnails are so important. Thumbnails, tags, titles, descriptions, everything is just as important as the other, guys. Really remember that. A lot of you clicked on tonight because you've seen the logo right away for Tech Talk Tuesday and you knew exactly what was on. You've seen it. You become familiar with it. The same with the wheel of shoutouts. I mean, this was picked at the time when we went with it. It was only supposed to be temporary. But people have made it so synonymous when they see it, looking at the wheel. I'd be terrified to touch it at this point. Absolutely terrified to play with it. For seeing how it would work. Even though we could make something probably look a lot better, a lot flashier, people associate us with it now. You know? So... Yeah, oh, hey, Premier Hell, how are you? Great to see you. Live Counts Net is still working. And yeah, I see they're slowly cutting off the valve. That's what's happening. Yes, exactly. And they're all going to funnel. People ask me that at the beginning about that. Do you think that, maybe YouTube will let them have it and that? YouTube does not like anybody leaving their platform. They don't even like you talking about Twitter too much or Instagram. And I would be very surprised if they would have ever done anything unless it was at a premium price. That they would let anybody else have access to it. And no, if you go on to Social Blade and even pay per month and that, you're still not going to get access to it because the tap has been cut off on the YouTube side. That's why. Life with Stephanie, how are you? Great to see. Hope you're doing fantastic. Remember, all these platforms have to adjust their hard code to reflect the changes as well. That's why it's just taking time. So they've given them a little bit of a grace period, but they are cutting it off. Life with Stephanie, hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you. Great to see you. Next question.
Yeah, for sure. And the next question here is, we had a lot of great suggestions, by the way, in the chat for the question from Moment with Chip. SK Outdoors asked, how do I activate Windows water stamp? I recently upgraded my computer. I can't figure it out. Did what they said. It didn't work.
That's in what, Movie Maker? I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that.
Yeah, I don't understand the question as well. Activate Windows water stamp. How do I cure? Yeah, SK Outdoors, if you're still here, if you can please reword your question, because I'm not really sure. It's most likely because we're not using it.
Yeah.
So if you can reword it in the chat, please let us know. Okay, living the RV. I send us a video or a picture because I gotta understand what you're talking about in order to answer that. Mana.
I know.
Mana, Phoebe, hello, how are you? My goodness. So sorry about that. The next question is from J Real Slots. Any intro, outro, free editing apps for Android with no watermark?
That, guys, I'm going to put that out to you guys. I do everything in Adobe Premiere. And understand something when we say that. The reason why is because we already have a business, so we're able to claim it. I wouldn't recommend anybody. If you really want a good software, you want a good software, but it's going to have a learning curve, but a lot of the power of Premiere into it. Let me see this. I think we still have the link in the chat as well for it, guys. DaVinci Resolve, guys. DaVinci Resolve is a fantastic. They offer a free version that has most of the power. That it's made by Blackmagic, who is famous for the 4K and now 8K cameras. DaVinci Resolve is a fantastic software, guys. There is a learning curve with it to it, but if you want a lot of the power of a high-end editing, and don't go by this picture here, you don't have to have all that, don't worry. I don't know why they start off with that. There's a great shot of it right there. It's linear footage like most programs. They offer a free version that has a ton of options into it. And if we didn't have a business to claim the cost of the Adobe suite, this is where I would be looking myself. I really would. I think it's a fantastic program. Lots of great options into it. And it's got a learning curve, but it does have a lot of power. So, but for Android and stuff like that, I really can't offer any much great points to it because I don't do it on my phone. But I know there's a lot in here. So once again, guys, do you guys have any software you can recommend? That would be awesome. What's your pleasure? Wood Outdoors, welcome. How are you tonight? Great to have you in here.
Because I do sometimes videos on for social media, and I
True,
don't,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't like. I don't like spending a lot of time on that because I'm not videographer. Android is. I do sometimes use Premiere, but it takes so much more time for me. But I do use, and I have tried a while ago. I've tried around 15 different apps, but that was like 6 months ago. So I haven't tried any new ones now. But around 6 months ago, because of this question, I tried around 15 different apps to try video editing, which include like intro and outro as well. And what I landed on and since have been using is Vlogit. It's made by Filmora. Vlogit with double G. It doesn't have any watermarks. It's super easy. Interface is super friendly. It's so easy to understand so quickly like this. It has transitions, it has some examples, has some templates. You can make like an intro literally in 5 minutes, or you can edit a video, you know. I really love it. I haven't tried any new ones that are free without watermarks since then, so maybe there's something better, and people are putting some ideas in the chat as well. But that's what I still have on my phone, and if there's something that I need to edit quickly, and it could be an intro as well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be intro making app. It can be any video editing app. Then Vlogit is the one that I use, and I think it's available both on Android and on iPhone because it's made by Filmora. It's free and it doesn't have a watermark. So there you go. There's some connections as well here in the chat too. So check that out for your question.
Helicopter said, I just missed that it went up above, but you were saying I should give out my footage to other channels because all I do is drone footage. I was thinking of something. How about a competition? You want to build up some viewership on your channel? Take some of your footage, put it together, maybe take 10 or 15 clips, put it in a Google Drive, and offer the chance for channels and set a time limit, like a 1 or 2 or 3 minute video that they have to make it. They can only use your footage. They can pick the music they want. They can edit it how they want and see what everybody does with it differently. And you can even have like kind of a contest that way. And then you use your community tab to vote on which one they like the best and stuff like that. And that could really build up your channel, and people love to edit and love to be seen. They can work off of that. And you could really turn into an event and really bring up some new viewership for your channel, give lots of people a chance to be seen as well. And just put the option out there. That's always kind of cool when you do stuff like that. See how people interpret the footage differently by the music they choose, by the speed ramping that they do, and all that stuff. Everybody's got their own take onto it. Just something to consider. I seen your comment and I was thinking about that. So
that's a great idea. I love that.
Yeah. No, not like a copy. You could do a copy. If you don't care, for sure you could offer to them. But what I meant was make it more of a contest where you pick maybe 5 or 10 clips, put them together, put on a Google Drive. You do in a video to announce it, and people can download those clips and then organize it and edit it the way they want to, and give them a time limit. Make them all like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 1 minute. And then they all submit, and then you have like a poll in the end on your community page. You offer those channels that did them for people to go check them out and have them vote on which one they thought did the best job with the video. They pick the music, they pick the editing and all that, but they got to work with everybody's got to work with the same clips. Just something to think about. Good way to promote your channel.
That's right. And talking about copyright free, you can always mark your videos as Creative Commons, meaning that anybody can use it without referring to you. Like they can just take a footage and use it. Lots of people are, and you actually can search for Creative Commons video footage if you want to, and then you can use it. We use National Defense Ministry, it's called in US, footage for 9/11 video that we had interview with Colorado Martini, and that's exactly why, because it was Creative Commons video that they put out there for everybody to be able to use, and we did do a shout out to them, like reference to them in the description, although we didn't have to because it is Creative Commons. So that's something to think about when you are doing your own videos, if you don't mind for people using it and not referring to you, or if when you're looking for footage yourself. There is a lot of it out there. Just make sure it is marked Creative Commons.
That's right, guys. So there's lots to pick from. Rob's Aquatics, how are you? Awesome to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Destination Chronicles in the house. Duke from the neighborhood is in here. So many great channels, guys. Sorry we haven't had a chance to say hi to all of you. It's great to have you in. Thank you so much for coming. It is Tech Talk Tuesday, guys. We're talking shop, everybody together. Great to have you all in. Some great questions so far and lots more to come. How can you be sure it is marked as creative? It will say right under in the top of the just above the title. It will say what it's listed as.
Yeah, so in blue you can actually it's clickable, so it's actually going to bring out the license description. It's going to say what it. If it does say only in the writing of the creator itself, then you can't trust it. It has to be marked by YouTube, because all you have to do is click in the advanced settings of your video that is Creative Commons, and then YouTube shows it, and then it's legitimately Creative Commons for sure. Nick Molnar said that he did the changes that we were suggesting a couple of days ago.
Sweet.
So that is awesome. We love seeing
I
you
hope
guys
it
working.
helps you well. That's
Yeah.
great to hear. I'm sure it looks fantastic.
Little Miss Daniela Ray, hello, how are you? And Servus Cuisines, welcome here as well. Lots of amazing new channels joining us here. If you're interested in YouTube tips, that's what we're doing here today. And you're more than welcome to put your answers and your experiences in the chat as well.
Just don't forget, guys, you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We'd love you to see all the things we got going on, guys. We got game nights, Wheel of Shoutouts, and we have a new game we're adding called the Pusa Push for any channel under 1,000. We have our Tech Talk Tuesday. We have interviews. We've had some big celebrities on here. 2 Emmy Award-winning guests so far. The biggest channel we've interviewed, it was at the time 3.4 million. The Sean Ward Show. Now I think he's at around 3.8 or 4 million. Growing like crazy. Ethan, how are you? Great to see you. Chaos Paddlers, how are you? Blended Squad. I've seen Blended Whiskey here. I meant to say hi as well. Now I'm gonna get her name. Juana's.
I think so.
I think it's Juana's family channel. Great to see you as well. Was up last night looking at her channel. All right, want to go to the next one?
Yes, that's right. And the moment with Chip said I have added playlist descriptions, and I absolutely love the look, and I feel it gives to my homepage. Thank you.
Good stuff.
That
I love
is
hearing that.
Awesome.
And I'm sure it's going to help you a lot. As long as you have the descriptive sentences in there, it's going to help you a lot with watch time. The descriptive sentence. Indigo Rhino, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Drone Effects with Claude, great to see you. Hope you're doing great. All kinds of great channels in here, guys. From across the Cryptics Collections is in the house. Mama has 3 dinos. The Average Family is in here, guys. Amazing channels, guys. All right, guys.
Now, this question got filtered out by our comment filter, but nevertheless, I think it's important to answer just because of the new changes on copyright on guidelines that are going to be coming out, not in January, but at the end of September. And the question was from Cougar Blue, who asked, do you think sexual talk or chat in the live stream kept private or said in private?
Should it be kept in private?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there has been big changes on here, and that's exactly what it's here to weed out. If your channel is going to be raunchy, you better make sure it's raunchy all the time. Everything is age restricted, and don't even bother with monetization. It's as simple as that. And you still might get hammered down with a couple of strikes just for good measurement. Those days of playing around with that have been cut off at the knees. It's been coming like that. YouTube has been saying that for months. I don't think the changes are done by any stretch of the word. That's just my own speculation. But guys, YouTube has changed a lot. So when somebody asked me at the beginning of 2019 and said, what do you think YouTube's going to be like in this year? I said, by the end of 2019, YouTube's going to look a lot different than when we started. After I said, maybe that sounds a little dramatic and maybe it won't be so bad. But you know what? I think it's changing more than even I kind of some parts seen it coming. And on the other side of me says it hasn't even finished yet. I think there's more to come. They're cleaning things up, guys. They're going by the advertisers. And a lot of the leeway that used to exist on here has been taken away. And there is more to come. You know. Thank you so much, Dagon Hills. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Have a beautiful evening. I enjoy you both so much. And we enjoy you as well. You're a fantastic person. Thank you so much.
Destination Chronicles, I'll add your comment to the questions that we already have. And I've been adding the link in the chat where we actually talked about these updates. And I know with the new kids updates, this kind of got pushed away because it's more kind of bigger, I guess, community that will be impacted. But nevertheless, if you are a horror narrator, a paranormal channel, if you have any raunchy stuff on your channel, the community guidelines that are coming in place literally in a couple of days now is going to affect you. So please don't forget about those. Those are different guidelines that just came out now. The new ones are going to be effect only January 1st.
Yeah.
The ones that I'm talking about and the question was about are coming into effect at the end of September because they gave 30 days of grace period for people to remove the content and so on. We talked about that extensively. Please make sure that you know it, that you understand it. If you do have something like that, because people are going to start to have strikes at the end of September for having the content like that and not being removed. So
I gotta say hello to the amazing couple in here, Silver Giveaways. I feel so bad. It's been so crazy here lately. I haven't been over to see them, guys. I absolutely love their live streams. They're the greatest couple. I miss hearing their voices. He sounds like a young Norm Macdonald, and she sounds sultry like, oh my God, this is Black Velvet, Alana Miles. Both Canadians, but I never thought at the time when I compared their voices. They both sound like Canadian artists. That's right, guys. They are just so amazing and so sweet and so warm and so welcoming. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. They do rock the Creator Spotlight Show. They do rock, that's for sure. All right, next question.
Next question was from Mia, who said, I heard someone say in different streams the dislike buttons are going away. Is that fear, rumor, or truth?
There's nothing confirmed yet, but if you look at the new live streaming setup and that, it seems like they maybe start playing with the idea of getting rid of at least a dislike button, but that is complete and utter rumor, speculation, not confirmed in any shape or form. There was a movement this spring to do that. We were part of it. We were gladly part of it, and we still are any way we can help to get rid of the dislike button minimum because it is of no value. It is only a trolls tool. And I solely believe that. That's all it's used for. It wasn't meant to be that when it was made, but that's all it's used for. It's just a voiceless, pointless gesture. If somebody's got a problem with your channel, they either should make a full comment about it and stand up for it or move on to the next one. So, but at this point, there's been no confirmation onto it.
That's right, and we have Yogi Beach in a house. They have purchased our hashtag Blue Ranch Troop merch.
That was awesome. Thank you so very much. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for supporting us. We do appreciate it.
Can't wait for you to get it, and if you can get a selfie with that, we really would appreciate that. It's so awesome. Thank you so much. By the way, guys, if you have noticed, yes, we do have that merch shelf down below under the video, so check that out. If you do make a purchase using that merch shelf down below, we do get extra $1 from your purchase. No, it's not more expensive for you. Just get more profit from it because Teespring takes away most of it anyway.
Exactly. They don't leave a lot to chew on.
That's right. So if you are willing to purchase any of our merchandise, please check out the merch shelf and use it from there. We do appreciate that.
I should take a screenshot of the merch shelf because you can't see it on your own channel. That's why I got to do that at some point so I can feature that as well. So,
and Potion Oceans, thank you so much. Have sweet dreams.
You have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. Much love to you.
Now we have a next question from Lazy Darkness. You think it's true that if you don't have 1,000 subscribers by next year, YouTube will start deleting channels?
The only way YouTube would get rid of your channel, guys, if it's absolutely dormant to the point and it has not been used in any shape or form, no action or want to try and get it back, guys. There's so many of these things going around now. It is unbelievable. And that's people honestly just not even... Like I just gave you a speculation a minute ago about that, and I was really clear about it. This is a speculation. My opinion is mine. But people aren't. They hear something from... Joe Blow. If you hear anything like that, ask them right away. Where did you hear this? I want to see it. Where's the papers onto it? YouTube puts all that stuff out, guys. Anything from YouTube. Do your own due diligence onto it. It's very easy to say stuff. I can say tomorrow that they're changing it. Their super chats are now going to be cows that fly up and moo at you. And it's only as good as my word unless I can show you from YouTube that there is proof of that happening. Yeah, it's a shame, but yeah, people are doing that most for sensationalizing, too honestly, just too ambitious is the word I'm going to go with, to just go and look up for something that is happening. There's no truth to that. I mean, there's nothing out there anywhere. We would cover it the moment something like that came out. Believe me, you would see us have a live stream about it. So. But no word at this time, at least that I'm aware of, and we do tend to look a good bit. A Mantown Safe President. Now, there was a name that drew me right away. Has a bike and boat adventures review for product. What a fantastic channel. Good to meet you.
I think they could be good friends with Amazona.
Arizona Timeless Tours?
Yeah.
Yes. Very cool. You haven't done videos in a while, but what you got here is very cool. I hope you're going to make some more soon. It's good to meet you. Mantown Safe President. Cool. Great to have you in. Just want to say thank you because of your amazing support and knowledge. The channel's getting better. Vichy and Yo-Yo, appreciate that, but I mean, it's getting better because you're working at it. It's you doing all the work. We would never take credit for stuff like that. That's not ours to do. We're sharing our journey with you guys. We're not gurus. I don't think it's right. How can a channel at 10,000 sit there and say, oh, I'm a guru, we're going to get you to 1 million when we have 10,000? I mean, it's ridiculous. We share advice, and you guys are running with it, and those that are. And you're not just getting advice from us. You're getting from other people and incorporating your channel. You're the one that's making it happen. Hats off to you. That's your victory. I mean, there's also lots that hear the advice and do nothing with it and stuff like that. That happens too. You are, so you just keep running with it. You need to do it, guys. If you want any chance, success is not based on 1 million, 10 million subscribers. Success is based on you've done the best that you can. You've always wanted to get better every time you come on here. Even if it's in tiny increments, it's still getting better each time. You're already a success. You've already done it by that point. And everything else, just then it's up to getting it out as many places as you can. And some luck involved too, that the right people just kind of grab it and run with it. But when you're doing your best and you want to get better, you're already a success on YouTube. So what's the next one?
Good morning to Lloyd McAllister.
Morning.
How are you doing?
How are you? Hope all is good with you as well.
That's right. And we have some more questions here to follow. Put out Push Studios or hashtag Push Studios if you do have questions, so we can save it here for you as well. And we have a next question from Patricia Norwood's Hobbies and Reborns. Have you heard any more from YouTube about what is happening in January 2020? Well, so for those of you that are new to this conversation, just a quick workaround on that. So if you are a kids channel or if you are creating videos that is targeted towards kids, channels that involve kids vlogs, kids toys, kids characters, animations, video games that are being used by kids or targeted for kids are going to have major changes starting January the 1st. Including no customized ads, no comment section, and no notification just to start. If you want to know more about it, we did talk about it again extensively on our Adpocalypse video because it's still going on and a lot of details are not known. Now, I'll add the question that Destination Chronicles here talked about. At the same time, we have been keeping a clear, eye on all the details that are or are not coming out from YouTube with regards to these news, because there's a lot of things that are coming from different other channels and sources, like The Verge, like other.
Sorry, I didn't realize that the slider was down. I didn't want to deafen it when I brought it up, so that's why.
Oh.
Continue. Thank you so much for telling us, Chef, and more.
Thank you. Or from other YouTubers and such. Now, what we do try to do always here is to re-verify and verify everything we're trying to tell you about if it is, confirmed by YouTube or not. And if it's not, we usually tell you. If it's not, it's just our opinion. So as far as YouTube has come out with any new updates, no. So whatever we talked about on Adpocalypse video just a while ago, and I will include the video link afterwards. It's also on our homepage, so check it out. It's still there, and nothing has been updated officially with regards to YouTube. Now, there have been different information coming out from different sources. For example, that the videos that they are talking about are going to be with regards to videos with target of 13 age and under. Although it makes more sense, and with regards to FTC guidelines or the rules that were the cause of all these changes, most likely that would be the case. Now, why I'm doing the air quotes, because YouTube haven't confirmed that. Yes, I know Daryl Leaves have talked about that. I know The Verge have talked. We actually retweeted a couple The Verge article once it came out about that. Most likely, and it makes more sense, but it hasn't been confirmed by YouTube. So that's the question. Are they going to go only, but what are the minimum, requirements from FTC, or are they going to go further than that? We don't know. We don't know. The same as what type of channels are going to be targeted, and videos, they basically have been saying that they are going to be targeting video by video basis. Unless the channel altogether is only consisting of those type of videos. Like, for example, one of the channels that our daughter is watching, is a Roblox video play and role play Toy Heroes channels. And that is going to have major changes because it's definitely targeted for kids. So we'll have to wait and see. There is no updates, no official updates from YouTube. I actually went today, once again, dug high and low about it, and there was nothing there. So no updates from YouTube. There have been information from other sources. But before you do any changes, make sure that it does or doesn't come from YouTube, because there's, information from everything and everywhere, but not from YouTube yet.
And I want to put this out because I know this one will probably follow. No, there has been no updates, or there's no confirmation. It's still not happening either about the 4,000, 10,000 that's going around, because I know that's coming. It always does. There's been no change to the AdSense qualifications. It's still 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours for the foreseeable future. No notice. So I'm just throwing that in because I know I'll get that question at some point onto it. So still the same things, guys, until believe you me, if they announce that, we will be live. I guarantee you will hear about it. You have our word. So all right.
Yeah, there you go. The link is in the chat as well for our Adpocalypse video if you are interested in that. And it's definitely going to affect a lot of creators and not just family channels. It's a major change for everybody.
All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, subscribe, guys. And don't forget about your selfie as well. We're featuring one each day. We do you on a community post. We pick one at random. Do a community post with your selfie, a link to your channel, give you some extra push, and also use your selfie at the beginning of our next live stream as one of the opening cards. So get them in there, guys. We've been getting a lot, and they're fantastic to see. So keep them coming, guys. You're looking awesome.
That's right. And we have the average family asking question about a best platform to get yourself out there. I find Instagram great. Twitter is a little rough. I know there's a lot more, but in your opinion, which one is it?
Once again, it's going to come down to your content and looking for the right place to put it. It's a general answer, but Facebook is great for people, especially if their target audience is going to sound funny. Either they have young children, can help a lot, that the parents are picking content for them. Or we'll say 35 to 45 and up if you do cruise ships. A lot of rural stuff, farming, trucking, stuff like that does very well in there. If you do gaming, if you're into new music, all kinds of things like that, you're looking more towards Discord. Instagram, of course, as well in between is always a great fit for a lot of them. It's really tailor-made to what your channel does. We still say you should have Twitter first and foremost because, yes, some brands, like if you're doing cruise ships for people 55 and over, chances are not as many have Twitter. They're more going to be a Facebook group that does the best. But nonetheless, it's still a great tool for YouTube. You should have it at all costs. That's half the reason why we started the selfies, was to get more people into Twitter for that simple reason, because we believe in it so much. I'm not a big fan of using it, but it does pay off. It's good to be in all of them in a way, but like I say, if you do farming, for instance, or something like that, Discord is not going to be a big friend of yours. The same as if you do gaming, Facebook is not going to be a big friend of yours. The thing is, a lot of channels that do stuff on here, they benefit from groups, and a lot of groups can be found still on Facebook and stuff like that. And Instagram is a really powerful tool now and becoming more and more powerful. Great chances for sponsorship on there as well if you build a good enough following. So I honestly use all the social platforms. Cowgirl ASMR says, you see, you're one of those channels that can really branch out into all of them. Some of them are more specific, and there's no use putting all your time, say, into Facebook. If you're a 17-year-old gamer, you should really be hitting stuff like Discord and that a lot harder. So anything you want to add?
No, that's about the base for it, for sure. The average family says, thank you. Just started Facebook, still working on Twitter and Instagram, is hoping okay, and I have been just trying others as well. Happy to hear Facebook. Yeah, you see, and I hear a lot of fun, and we have said that before already, but I hear a lot of like bigger YouTubers talking about, not promoting your other social media and focusing only on YouTube and all of that. And maybe there is part of it true, but I find that actually if part of your growing on YouTube is building a community, then making sure that you connect with them outside of YouTube is very crucial, because YouTube is only a little part. Well, although it is a hub, your main hub, and that's how you should be using it if you're a YouTube creator mainly. Your viewers are not only there, your viewers are on other social platforms as well. So you want to make sure that you interact with them on different platforms as well, that you can connect with them, comment on their photos, DM them, things like that. It is very important and has helped us immensely. It is a part of why our live streams are the way they are, and sometimes people ask, well, what's the magic? Well, part of it is just that. Although, yes, 3,000 on Twitter is we just hit tonight, and I'm very proud. I'm very happy about that. It's not huge, but it is still enough to gain pretty good interaction on our posts and conversations on our Twitter and on other people's posts and so on. And the same as with Instagram, No, you can't grow them all in the same rate, but I think they're very important, especially the major ones, the biggest ones that are there. It has become a part of our life, and not just virtual life, but life in general. So why to pretend that it's not there? My motorcycle video got lots of traction on Facebook. Yeah, exactly. Well, for different content, there are different main niche social medias for sure, but I would still suggest to use all of the major ones. Reach Chard. Hello, how are you? Welcome here. Welcome here. I'm sure there's lots of people here from all different social medias. From Reddit, we had yesterday people joining us. I'm sure today there's some from Facebook as well. When will the next Wheel of Fortune be?
Well, actually, tomorrow night, guys, we're going to probably try the new game, the one we showed on Friday night, the Pusa Push. That's to help channels that are 1,000 or under. If they're 25 away or less from their next 100, to give them a push 6 at a time. But remember, even if you're over 1,000, it's gonna be a great place to meet some amazing new channels. And then Thursday afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern, we have our next Wheel of Shoutouts. So that'll be the next one up on the list. So there's lots coming, guys. Great to see you in here, Little Rock family. How are you? Great to see you, Patrick D and family. How are you? Great channels in here, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Salvatore, Vince Aguirre's and those Cozy Perks. We got Juana's family journal. We have Gothic Rose. Danny Stout is in here. Dave Eat World. We got Northern Ohio Railroad Action. We got J Real Slots. Beerman. Delon 101. Premier Hell. Are they going? Oh, okay. He's got a question.
Yeah, you can ask that one.
Are they going to change YouTube's name to CensorTube or CTube or FCC2? That just might be coming. That might be coming, Premier Hell. Good one. DOD, how are you? Great to see you. TST Online is here. Welcome. Aerial Landscapes. Anybody? I'm just going through, guys, grabbing a couple names. Two Real Geeks is in the house here. May in Thailand. We got Brent Aerials with a push, still have explosions and bullet hole. We're changing that a bit, Gary. We're changing a little bit. It was never meant to be bullet holes. It should be more like speakers, but we're adding more graphics to it and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're gonna try to be more sensitive for different viewers.
It's supposed to. Basically, it's built off of, and I'll not name the channel. But one night I was on watching one of the slot channels and watching them play the digital slots, and that's when it came with me. I was looking for ideas for a new game. I had an idea what I wanted to do with it. What the goal was for the channels under 1,000, but wasn't sure what to do, and was watching them, and that's where it kind of came to me, to be perfectly honest. So that's the inspiration that comes from YouTube. 21090 Brewing is in the house. Talking about inspiration, guys. There is a channel inspire you. These guys are fantastic. Past guests of ours. Great to see you in the house. Hope you're doing fantastic. 21090 Brewing, guys. You got to check them out. You really do. Have you got your award for hitting 10K yet?
We got you guys. Yeah,
that's right.
The first play button is for 100K. If that's what you're asking about. So
we're a long
we are tenth of the way. More than
we're a tenth of the way. That's right.
It depends how you look. Half glass full, half empty.
We're very proud of it, and thank you to all you guys for it. We really appreciate it. So thank you.
That's right. Chef and More, hello, how are you? Wenway, hello, and welcome here. Branch Ariel says, thank you. It triggered my PTSD. I have a kid in the army and bullets terrify me. We understand that. That's why we are understanding. And Andrew, this was a beta testing. That's exactly why. We're definitely not changing everything because unfortunately we can't cater to each and every one of viewers as much as we would like to. But we are trying to be as sensitive as we possibly can to the diversity of the people that we have in our chats.
That's right. It's more, like I say, it's more to keep in the spirit of a slot machine more. That's exactly what we're playing. It's supposed to be like the pressure blew out the speakers. That's what it's supposed to be. We never even thought of it really as a bullet until you said it, to be perfectly honest. Never even crossed my mind. So that's why it first took a moment.
To be honest, Andrew, have been spending the last night here adjusting and doing the changes to all of that. So you're going to see some changes already tomorrow.
That song is so in my head now.
Hard, all night through for you guys, and I hope you like that. We're gonna do it again tomorrow.
San, how are you? Awesome to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, guys. It is almost the top of the hour. If you're new here, I hope you can hit the subscribe button, see more of what we do. Yes, guys, the numbers are now being rounded off. There you go, guys. We're at 10,200, it says, but we're actually at 10,260 some odd. I haven't looked at you. And by the way, as a side note, people have asked which is the better one to go by, the Studio Classic or the Studio Beta for your actual number. YouTube says to go by the Beta. That is the more accurate representation.
Thank you to our birthday boy. I just love doing that.
She likes outbursts, folks.
Yeah.
All right, guys. With that said, I think we'll get back to the questions, folks. Let's do it, guys. Let's. What's the next one up on the list?
Well, Vicey was saying you deserve it. You inspire so many nerds of the North. Was so right about you guys. Are such amazing people. Nerd. Thank you, Nerd. Is such a great. Oh my God, we love him so much.
Positive.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Nerd of the North. The positivity is through the roof.
Yeah.
And we need more of that positivity.
His wife is doing a cooking channel now, so we're very, very excited for that.
That is awesome. That is really awesome.
So next question was from Brant Ariels, by the way, and is about the count. My homepage shows my last video at 201 views, but analytics shows 230. What's up with that?
You'll usually get that, especially when it's for a video. You're going to get that around the 300 mark or a bit less. That it's just usually a delay. They're just verifying the views and stuff like that. And most times it will come back on, so you'll be okay in the end. But there is some auditing, and you're going to get that a lot more with live streams. You're going to see that difference more because playbacks, the playbacks are counted, and that's one thing. But YouTube only wants to count in the end unique views. So if somebody goes back and watches your video 5 times, that would count in playbacks versus the actual represented number will only count 1 time for that person, no matter how many times they watch it. Those were the old days of YouTube when it was nice. You could build up your numbers. You could just sit here and have your friends refresh and watch, refresh and watch, refresh and watch.
No.
It all counted as views. Those days are long gone. So they're just verifying to make sure they're not botted and it's unique views and not from the same people. That's what they're looking for.
Now, the first couple hours after you post the video or the live stream, it's only approximate view count. It's not even the real view count. It's only what YouTube is approximately estimating you're having. So it definitely is changing as to regards to what Andrew was saying.
Because that is part of it. It is holding its approximate because it is counting them out and checking them and verifying them that they are genuine. So all the stuff with the purge, all the stuff with this and that is YouTube's attempt to try and have a better representation of how many people actually follow you. And yes, we have 10,200 and some subscribers. We know there's some dead ones in there. We know there's some garbage in there. There's all those things in there. Everybody has them. If PewDiePie tomorrow puts out a video and he gets 5 million views, that doesn't mean it's 5 million views from his subscribers. They maybe only get 700,000 from his subscribers and the rest was from non-subscribers. They're just trying to find the best way to represent as best they can a certain amount of legitimacy to all the subscribers, and they're really working hard on doing it on the views. So it's a better representation of what actually people are doing with your videos out there.
Yes, and please start using YouTube Studio Beta if you still haven't yet.
Yes.
All of that information is out there on a platter for you. Spend some time investigating what is going on with your channel in the back end.
The other one's going away, guys, so you got to get used to it. Like it or lump it, it is going away at some point. And you don't want to be left at the last minute frantically jumping around trying to figure it out. So there's no time like the present to get familiar with it.
Benefield Bunch is saying over 60% of our views come from non-subscribers. That is great because that's more potential for new subscribers. All you have to do is get them to push that button.
That's right. Put in those reminders in your videos, a pop-up with the subscribe button in that, or a quick call to action somewhere in the beginning or in the middle. Don't leave it to the end. We're not big enough YouTubers yet that we can't guarantee most will stay to the end, and get them to do it. You see, guys, like I was saying the other night, that's a reminder that I'm putting up here. And when we say it, we used to never do this. Hello to all the awesome people. Much love to you. Please smash the like button. Tweet this stream out. DM a friend. New here, please hit that red button and bell. Do you know how much that has helped our live stream, our channel grow? That call to action is probably, we can thank for probably 40-50% of our growth sometimes, I think. Well, it took us from 40 likes to over 200 and some likes when we first got it going. It made such a difference. We all got to be reminded. And I post this in other people's streams when I go in that I'm friends with and that. And I'll do it for 5 or 10 minutes. Sometimes 20 minutes I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot to hit it myself. So we all need reminders onto it, guys. You don't want to be obnoxious about it, and pushing it down people's throats every 2 seconds. But we do got to promote to a certain amount, and it does get results onto it. Call to actions are everything in your about section, in your videos, your live streams, wherever. Always make sure there's a call to action somewhere in there, and preferably early on to get the best results.
21090 Brewing have been using it and loving it. And David's Worlds asked, isn't there still some options missing from the beta version? Or am I just missing them because I'm blind?
No, you're right. You're right. And I hate the way they brought it out. I don't like it. I think good intentions. I think they thought, oh, well, at least we can say we have something out there and we'll give people more time to get used to it. I think it's caused sometimes more confusion for people than helped. But it has. But get used to the features that are there. Like the analytics are a lot better into it. Wicked Fab says, true Pusa Studios. All I use now is the beta. There you go. There you go. So good for you because it is coming. And the analytics, like we both agree, are fantastic on the new one. Way better.
So much. And they're adding more and more information like all the time. Analytics probably is the best part of YouTube Studio Beta.
Yeah.
And live streaming is probably the worst for now.
Yeah.
Although that is supposed to go away too sometime soon. So I actually did tweet today to YouTube asking them what is going on with OBS and the new YouTube Live.
Oh, thank you, because I've been meaning to write them about that. I'm getting frustrated with it. King FPV, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Todd Hill, you guys have taught me a lot. Just little time I've been here. Well, that is, we couldn't ask for more than that. That means the world to us if you feel that way. Thank you so much for letting us know that. We do appreciate it.
Now, I discovered something very new on YouTube this week, and if you stick around just a little bit more till the end of our live stream, I will let you know what was it. And usually we are pretty good at this, and we know all the news that's going up. But I discovered something that was really helpful, and I didn't know about it. So stick around.
There you go, guys. M. Lang for beta is good. I just wish the recent subscriber list was better. Yeah, the problem is you're only going to see people that allow you to be seen. Like ours is hidden, and I recommend a lot doing it, but everybody has a choice to do it. I have our reasons for doing so. So it's only going to update you on the people that allow themselves to be seen. So that's why. Most likely that's what I'm assuming you're talking about. Welcome back. Farm All Fanatic is in here. I like that. Hey, everyone, with the YouTube signal. That symbol. I like that. Guys, he's part of the Grow Friday. Farm All Fanatic, guys, make sure to check him out, folks. He's got great farming videos as well. Thanks so much for all the stuff you do to help. Thank you guys so much for what you do for us, guys. No, you guys, no chat. I mean, there'd be nobody to talk to. Nobody would want to hang out here. You guys are the ones that make us look good. And I love these Tuesday night tech talk with chats with you guys. They're absolutely awesome.
Walker Fam is asking, where's beta?
Where's beta? That's usually when you go to your creator studio, that's the first one you're going to land on to. And then at the bottom, you have a choice to jump back to the classic. So right now, if you go on, you're automatically, I don't think there's anybody anymore that's defaulted back to classic. You can set it, but
yeah,
I still think for most people, you should try to get used to it because it's not going anywhere. The other one is leaving. The old one, guys, the classic, the code's 10 years old, and they just can't do any more with it. That's what it's come down to. There is just nowhere left to go. So that's why they are changing it. It is for good reason. I just wish they do a better job of switching it over. Mr. Skinny's in the house. This is a great job. You're awesome. It's great to see you. Haven't been over your lives in a couple of days, but always enjoy myself there. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Zoe and family, you're the ones that are awesome, not us. You. Thank you so very much. Ghost Pirate, Pusa is on fire. Thank you so much. Where are the watch hours in beta? Oh my God. See, Xenia can do this stuff. She can like list off. Oh, it's just here. It's under. It's right on your homepage. You have the watch time and all that, but just go over to your analytics and you'll be able to grab them right there. So just go down to your analytics side and you have them right there for the last 28 days. As soon as you go to analytics, it's the second one. There's views and then the watch time.
And you can change the days that you want to see as the same as you were in the classic.
That's right. That's right.
I like that they have the dashboard options because it has like an overview of everything that's going on with your channel and YouTube at the same time. So on the dashboard, you're going to have the whole most important information.
Hey, we just passed 6 million. Because you asked, I went to look it up. We just passed 6 million minutes.
Oh,
6.1 million minutes. There you go, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Yeah. And then you can go into analytics and click on all the things that are clickable and explore it on your own pace and see what your channel is doing. What is going on there? Oh, no, you know what, guys? We are all.
Holy poop. Walker.
It does have to, Jeff. Chef and more. It's supposed to have. It has watch time, it has views, and it has revenue on the right side of your screen. Once you click on YouTube Studio, the first screen that opens on the right side of it, it's gonna show channel analytics overview. And that's where you're going to see. And then if you click on the tab analytics on the left side, it's going to show the detailed expansion of that. And once again, it's going to show the graph where it's going to show the views and watch hours and all that. So it does show. It should be showing. There's no way it's not showing. That's one of the main metrics on there.
Thanks for sorry Walker fam, that was just the way that came out. I'm sorry, that was so funny. I'm glad you seen the humor into it. So, and thank you so much, Davey World and all you guys. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. You guys are the ones that do that for us, so thank you.
Now you can change the minutes to hours as well. You can now play around with that. Most of those numbers are all clickable, so you can change them. You can do the different graphs. All of that math stuff is all available there. Check it out. You're going to go deeper into the analytics and you can do all that. Right from the dot now, I can't tell you how to change it, but you can.
I'm surprised. Usually you can.
No, I can't.
She has such a memory for that kind of stuff like that.
I can't this one. But now what you can do is just copy paste it in Google and say, how many hours is this in this minutes? That's what we used to do when we were under 1,000 and there was no option to change it. So so that's one of the options too. If you guys do find out during our live stream today how to do it, let us know in the chat so we can tell it to everybody.
There you go.
Okay, next question, guys. We have from oh,
and guys, while she's looking for that, it's the top of the hour. So yes, guys, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. It always helps, especially at the top of the hour. There's all kinds of new people circling around. Love to have them in here so you guys can meet them as well and keep the discussion going, guys. How do you feel about the creator? Oh, sorry, yes. Xenia's going to say, we got to do this in order, and she's right, so we don't miss any. So what's the next question?
Have your question. The Trips asked, do you think Instagram is an effective tool to promote a YouTube channel?
Depending what you do, most definitely. Most definitely. And Instagram is broadening its horizons more as the days go on. It's becoming the choice for a lot of new up-and-coming YouTubers. Like I say, too, it's really a place, guys, to get some sponsorship out of it as well later on down the road if it takes off, so it can really complement your channel. Of course, anybody in the beauty product side, all that fashion, everything has had huge success with it, or a lot have had good success with it. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
something that we should be doing is IGTV. We just don't have enough hours in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially after it now doing the horizontal videos, you can actually reuse the videos that you have on YouTube and post parts of them or maybe even all of them later on your IGTV and use that to promote and funnel people towards your YouTube. That's what we should do. We just don't have enough hours.
Frida laughed. Now, can I change my 32 years of marriage into minutes?
Probably.
Unbelievable.
It's gonna sound more horrific.
That's what I'm saying. So I hope you have a drink in your hands when you do that. Good luck to you. But yes, no, it is a great tool. There is really a lot of options with it, a lot of opportunities with it, I should say. And it's only getting bigger onto it. So,
is there anyone in the chat that is using their Instagram to promote their YouTube channel? Let us know in the chat.
Definitely.
We actually have opened another Instagram account as well that we have briefly used for promoting our channel, although mainly we do promote our channel through our main Instagram account stories. I find stories are just so much easier and so much more interactive way of doing it, but it's a personal preference.
I've got 23,000 watch time. Watch time minutes or hours? Vishy and Yogi Besh. 1,084K. So, I guess he's over 1,000, I guess, meaning, yeah.
No matter what your hours are or viewers and all of that, it really depends on the channel. We had, who was it got it like literally in a couple of days? TR Nairi got it a couple of days.
Yeah.
We had it we got it in a week, but that was a long time ago. There have been channels that have gotten it in months. There have been channels that are still waiting from August of last year. So it really depends what your channel is about. What do you have there? What you have hidden? Nobody can really tell you how long it's going to take, unfortunately.
Chef Moore says, I use my Instagram pushers to promote my channel, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. Remember, it's catchy, very short places to work with, but it's got to be very catchy and the best quality photos you can possibly drag onto it for that side as well. Remember that it's heavily based. It is not a place to put type of pictures. They've got to be catchy or don't put them up. That's the honest truth about it. Hello, Wendell Live. How are you? Welcome. And there is Roger, Canadian Drone Hub. How are you, my friend? Great to see you guys. If you ever want to know where I'm hiding out most mornings, guys, you can join me over at Canadian Drone Hub. Roger is a fantastic channel. Hope you guys get to see him, and it's a great place to hang and meet other channels as well. Just love it there.
Mimi Marie is using IG as well. Instagram trick is that it likes now, every platform has a different requirements and different algorithms. As Andrew said, with the pictures, it also likes blog-like posts, like descriptions. It doesn't like just, sentence or two. It actually likes a whole descriptions as a blog post for every video. Every post, but interaction, I think, is the best part of Instagram because it's so instant, especially with the stories.
Wendell Live, I'm checking out your channel. I've seen live and I'm looking at its videos. This is phenomenal. I so gotta check this out after we're done. This is amazing.
Welcome here.
I'm so impressed already. I can't wait to hear more of this. Very cool. Very cool. Good to have you in here. Nice channel.
Killhut, hello, and Dirty South Scratcher, hello as well. By the way, how did you find us while alive?
Yeah.
We always like to know how do you find us.
What a nice find. Great to have you in here. I'm so glad you found us. Sorry I'm late. I was out tonight. Not a problem. Not a problem. This is very cool.
Cowgirl ASMR says hashtags are big on IG as well. Yes, definitely. And especially, add them at the end of, used to be at the first comment. Now you have to add them at the end of your description of the post. So, yeah. If
you don't want to take the trendy route, stay away from Instagram. That's in short what it is. It is the trendy way to go. There's a lot of opportunity into it, but you got to accept the fact that you're going to have to be running what people want to see, the sleek style of YouTube, of your work. Otherwise, it's not even worth playing in the realm, to be perfectly honest. You've got to put your best foot forward there every time. It's very unforgiving as far as quality, as opposed to choice of tags and everything. Delon, I was recommended by another growing channel. I love you guys already. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. Sam's Garage, how are you? Great to see you as well. I didn't see an answer yet from Wendell Live, though, because I'm curious how you found us. Yeah, Wendell Live, if you could let us know, that would be awesome. Love to know how you found us.
But that's hashtags. S's, yes, plurals and singulars are completely different hashtags, because what a hashtag is on any platform, it's basically a hidden link. Because once you click on that hashtag, it's going to open up all the videos or pictures or whatever posts are connected to that hashtag. That's how it works. It's like a hidden link. So it is going to be different link to the plural ones or to the singular ones. Definitely makes a difference.
All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends. If you're new here, guys, please subscribe so you can see more of what we got going on, guys. Tomorrow night, we got a game coming up, almost 100% guaranteed. We're doing it tomorrow night. Try it out for his first full run. The Pusa push to help those channels under 1,000. Give you guys that extra one to keep rolling with it. So we're going to try it out. And if you're over 1,000, it's going to be a great place to meet a lot of great up-and-coming channels, guys. Remember, we're all up-and-coming. At 10,000, some we're still up-and-coming, and we're not delusional about that in any shape or form. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Hope you can join us and hang out with us. We still got lots more to come here. Got lots more questions about YouTube. Talk and shop with you all. Remember, guys, respect each other. Do it the right way, guys. You want to mingle, that's fine. Just do it the right way. Keep it above the belt. No sub for sub. No hinting for it. No I got yous. No I rubber booted yous or all that stuff. Communication is key, guys. There's 200 characters in there. Use them all, guys, and really get to talk to these channels. So what's the next question, hon?
The next question here is, Outdoorsy Girl asked, I'm wondering if my video descriptions are okay in regards to the music and links and disclaimers. How I'm not sponsored, but show links anyway. Now, although we don't review the individual channels during Tech Talk Tuesday, I wanted to comment on that with regards to disclaimers. There is no such thing as disclaimers on YouTube that would say, and I don't know if that's what you meant, but if that would say, well, okay, I'm using this music, but I'm not owning it, and I'm using it for educational purposes, whatever else people put there. It has nothing to do with YouTube. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna make them feel better about you. You might as well not put it there. The only disclaimer that does count with YouTube is if you do some kind of challenge, for example, that might not be suitable for kids, although it is entertaining and watching is okay, but trying is not okay. You can put it on like, don't try it at home unless with parents' supervision or professional, standing by you. That kind of type of disclaimer is the only thing that YouTube accepts in any kind of content. Anything else that you see on YouTube is descriptions with regards to that as like, no. Like it has nothing to do with it. You can
put in article this and something that. It doesn't change a bloody thing. It doesn't. And I've seen people do videos telling people to copy that and paste it.
No.
It does nothing. YouTube could care less, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, if you have a copyright strike, you do. No matter if you do have that disclaimer or not.
YouTube's not going to look there and say, oh, they had a disclaimer in the section, so we can't do it. It's just... Yeah. Right over the head. They don't even want to see it. So
now, with regards to the affiliate links, you have to say that you do
disclose.
You have to disclose that you do earn potentially a percentage if people are using the links in the description. You can't say that that they have to do it in order to support the channel. Now, that's another thing. You have to say that you'll use them and you are going to gain, but you can't tell them that it's going to be a part of supporting the channel. That's also one of the new guidelines, by the way. And the last one, if your video is sponsored, you should be saying not only that in description, but also in your video, at the very beginning, at the end, and very explicitly mark it in the advanced section of your video, because that also otherwise will be against the guidelines. Yeah, it sounds very complicated, but that's YouTube.
That's right. That's right. They've been filling up those loopholes for a while, and that's part of the process onto it. So they're making transparency very clear onto it. And in short, nothing, any promotions as well. We've been getting questions with them for a while. The same thing with them. Nothing can force anybody to subscribe under any circumstance. The moment you make it that they have to subscribe or buy something on your channel, you're in complete violation of YouTube's terms and services and qualify for any kind of community strike or even, in worst case, channel removal. You cannot, in even the lightest hint that they have to do any of those following: to buy something or to subscribe, to participate in a contest, or to just interact on the channel in any shape or form. It cannot happen. So be very, 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 very careful.
Now, if you want to stay up to date to all of the news and updates on YouTube, follow us and subscribe to our channel. Ring the bell so you know what we are on next. We do try to keep an eye on all the latest updates. We have talked about all of this information in our previous videos, either in Tuesday Tech Talk or our Push Studios special. So keep an eye on that, and if you follow us, well, not 100%, but you are going to be keeping up to date with what's going on YouTube and your channels. Kaylin Strickland, hello, how are you? Good to see you here. Next question. Let's get to the next question. Next question here is Bryce from New Zealand asked, I'm a video channel. First and foremost, do you think going live once a month will affect my analytics on the videos? I actually talked about that a lot this week.
Live once a month shouldn't bother. You should, like, in a perfect world, if you're doing videos, you should only do videos. You're doing lives, you should do lives. Once a month shouldn't be. Try, though, really hard to make it about what your channel does. Really focus onto it. Do it updates that you wouldn't usually discuss on your live stream, on your videos. Use it as a way for all your viewers to get closer to you. Maybe Q&As and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe take the top 5 comments questions over the month and covering them, stuff like that. Make it as a way to really give everybody that watches you a chance to connect with you, and maybe along the way pick up some new ones that haven't had a chance to meet you yet. Because you're in the right spot. You want to try and shoot for about one a month. You don't want to be doing many because it will screw up. We had a channel that I like really a lot, and they're so great live, these two. And they had just started doing lives, the Buy Early bunch. And they started doing lives, and we got time, and they said, yeah, we noticed our last couple of videos went down. They just did a couple of lives, and already their videos were starting to get less and less traction. Remember, guys, live streams and videos are niches just like anything else. And YouTube does not do it on a case-by-case basis with your channel. It's a broad representation of your channel as a whole. It either sees it as a video channel or as a live stream channel. And with live stream, you're going to get a quicker rise because they're not on for long, so they give you more of a push at the beginning, but a lot quicker drop off. Whereas with videos, it sets you up more for evergreen content growth. So, my 3 sons, yes, we do 1 or 2 a month at most to connect with viewers on both of my channels. Exactly. And that's about the most you want to really try to go. Because anything else, you're already starting to play with your analytics and that. So just keep that as a word of caution.
Yeah, and that should answer the question for 2 Real Geeks as well. And you already can see it in your views, by the way. Just look at our analytics. I'm just, quickly glancing at your channel. So I hope that we answered your question as well with that.
Yep. Metro Drones, how are you? Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope all is well.
Hot Country Fly Live got your question as well. There's a little bit more specificity. Is there a word? Specificity?
Specifically?
No, a noun. Specificity?
Just pick another word.
So we will answer that in a couple of minutes. Okay, next question here from Helicopter. How important are description and tags? I've used them forever, but some people have great success without any.
Yeah, there's always going to be the exception to the rule. I don't see the point in not using everything that's offered to us. We need everything in our corner we can possibly get. Like I said before, if you look at the checklist that you see on vidIQ or TubeBuddy, I consider it like a driving test. And why chance it? And a lot of the big YouTubers that never used to use tags are starting to go back to them again. We're starting to see that different practices. So if they're starting to go back to it, there must be even more reason for it. So I think it's just better to cover all your bases on your channel. Every bit helps. And you guys work hard enough on what you do for, let's call it, all of us for a little or, little return at best onto it in the hopes that one day more people will see it. So I would never understand the reason not to do it. I really don't. But that's just my thoughts onto it.
Mm-hmm. Next question here is from Catchy Noun. I asked it yesterday, but I don't think you guys answered. Yeah, because sometimes we, on our random reviews, we dive into tech talk at the end.
Yeah.
My banner seems to be cut off no matter what I do. Do you guys have any tips for cropping and adjusting the banner? Now, I will give the link in the chat for this one because we have talked about that a while. There is a template that you can use with conjunction with any other software that you're using to make your banner. Or if you use Canva, it already sized as you should be having it. Just use it with conjunction with the template here. Basically what it is image and size file guidelines in the link. Click on that and it will give you a picture where it shows you that TV sees the full frame of your banner. You know, the desktops is smaller, laptops is smaller, and all of that till the phone. And the phone sees only the central part. So that's why, depending on what kind of gadget you're using to view your banner, you're going to see it cut off or not. The best practice is to make it in the middle of the banner so everybody can see everything, including the people that are using it only on the phone. So use it together with a template that I'm posting in the link down below here under image size and file guidelines, and you should be just good. Image and size guidelines. And this is information from YouTube and Google itself. So go and check that out. Next question here is from Jelly Duck, who is asked, what is the worst social media that you're using? We have a lot of questions about social media today.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's good.
Yeah, interesting. The trends of the week. This week is social media questions.
I just, sorry, I'm just going to just one second. I was looking for this. There's an example, guys. There's our banner. That's what the full one looks like when using the template. You can't see the template right now because it's a flattened version. The big gray area on both sides, top and bottom, if you put them together as one size, that's what they call for TV. And then the guides come down just past our head and on the other side of the S for Pusa Studios. So this is how I do mine. I always put this gray part here because I don't make them for TV. I put those in as markers, and then this is the used space that you're going to see in YouTube. So this is just what it kind of looks like. I don't have the lines with me right now on this one as the template, but you get an idea what we're doing. So the big whole picture itself was made. If somebody's watching on TV, they'll see all the gray areas plus this in the middle. But then anybody else on desktop will see the black all the way across with us. And anybody on phone will be cut down closer to my shoulder and on the other side of the S. So I just had to go and grab that off the server. So I said I'd show it to you.
Yeah, it's a great example, exactly. So you can always come back to it. Our Discord, by the way, also have a pinned message and questions where it has the template already there. So you can always download it there as well. Learn how to do my banner and other things. That is great, Dirty South Scratcher, and that's part of being a creator. There's so many things that we have to learn, you know, social media, promotion, and graphics, art, you know, all of that. There's so many things that we all have to learn, you know, and sometimes we're so far away from this background. We do, like both of us, have a background in, you know, either promotions or graphics and photography and video, so it's a bit easier for us. But you know, especially if you have something completely unconnected during your daily life, it is a learning curve, you know, but kudos to you that is doing that.
There is a lot to learn into it, and it never stops. So if you're waiting for the point where you can just kind of sit back, even the ones that are doing this here full time and that, they're just working at it that much more day and night. It's like a garden. It will always need tending. It will always need the love and care. So it's not a hobby where you can kind of just sit on your laurels, that is for sure. But you got to enjoy the process. That's the biggest part about it. You really got to enjoy it.
Madame Pango, have your question here as well. So the question from Jelly Duck was, what is the worst social media that you're using? It's a good question, actually, guys. Maybe you can put that in the chat as well. What is something that you have used and you found the worst to be for you? Because I'm sure the answers are going to be very different depending who you are and what your channel is.
That is such a good question. That's like one of the best questions we've gotten in a long time. Wow.
Dokian said that it actually is a word. And, you know, normal people can't pronounce it. So I asked, am I normal?
What are you talking about?
The word that I couldn't pronounce.
Oh.
You know, specificity.
Specifically?
No, specificity. You see? So because I can pronounce it, apparently I'm above the average. And I'm not normal. Normal is relative, guys. Okay, so yeah. So what is the worst social media? What has been your experience, Andrew? What you don't like?
I don't like Twitter. I don't like the usability of it. I do believe into it, though, heavily. That's a fantastic tool to work with. I just do not like the usability of it. I feel the tags have because still kind of elude people when they could find an easier way to do it. There should be suggestives come into it right away because people use it all the time that don't want to research for hours and hours, which is the best tags to use. It should come up recommended based on the subject and offer a couple subjects right there and then. But it is a great tool. Yeah, I don't know. I think that. But it's still a great tool. It still works well. I don't know. You?
We have dipped our fingers into Tumblr for a while.
Yeah.
Too much work to understand it.
For too little return for it. I mean, you got to dedicate yourself to it wholeheartedly. Mm-hmm. TikTok, I would really like to get into more. I would really like to give TikTok a fair shot if we can ever get ahead on some of this main work because we're doing big changeovers right now. I would like to play with TikTok more.
So it's definitely not the worst. It's just something we have to put more investigation in. But by trying Tumblr, I've tried it for a reasonable amount of time, but I just find I really would have to go and research what works and what doesn't. Very little traffic from there. I still automatically just post something, but not a lot. So that's probably the worst for me. I see a lot of other different answers here. So it definitely is a variety of social medias depending on people for sure. So the next question is from Wicked Fabs. Do you want to get the next question? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do creators use phrases or just words when tagging a video?
Phrases. String them together. One word tags, you're always competing against bigger channels. Whenever possible, answer the question that people are looking for the most about what you're going to put up instead of just one word to try and recommend it. Always go for the strings.
Oh, wow. Tumblr was banned in promoting YouTube.
Huh.
You can share the links there. That's all I was doing. You just got to put the description like any other social media. That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two Real Geeks got your question. Next question is here from Cowgirl ASMR. When should we start thinking about offering merch?
Immediately. As soon as you... Not immediately. No, that's not right. Make sure now you've set your channel, and you should know usually by about 200 subscribers where you're going with your channel, what you're going to do on here. And in the moment you have that down, and I've said it time and time again, once your about section properly reflects what you do, okay, get your banner done, get your logos done, get all your branding done. And the moment you have all your branding set, you should really ideally have that by 200-300 to maybe 400 at the most subscribers, and know where you're going, what you're doing, your focus, you have your logo, get merch out right away. I say that because then sometimes you can come right to the gate, make it, and then your channel changes 2 weeks later, and that it's kind of pointless. Really get something you can stand behind for a while and let people see. So that's my my recommendation. But get your guys. Don't wait till 1,000. Don't wait till 600. Don't wait till 500. Get your channel locked down. Know what you're doing with it, and start getting merch out there. You do not have to wait. That was one of our biggest mistakes, waiting till we were monetized. And if we could change anything, that'd be the first thing we changed. Merch would have came a lot earlier. Wendell Live, how are you again? Great to see you. Like we said, we enjoyed your channel. I was looking, I'm going to check it out more after the live stream is done. Backyard Gardener, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Next one, huh?
You know, I just wanted to add that the more you grow, the more work there is. And by doing it earlier, it would have given us more time to get traction on it, maybe to work more on design and stuff like that we still are. But because the more you grow, the more work there is overall on the channel, and it's not going to stop. It's just going to get more, right? So it's just having an advantage of more time to do all of that. And to build that base is definitely something that I wish somebody would have told us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
D Lion is asking if somebody can make an intro for them.
There you go, guys. If anybody can, there you go. And that's a great thing to do. Sometimes you can ask a couple of channels to do it and have a competition. Then the one who wins, let your vote onto it. And it's a great way to drum up support. It gives them more coverage and that. Sometimes people do it in exchange for shout outs and stuff like that. There's all kinds of ways to barter on here, guys. Not everybody's great at everything. That's what's nice about this. We can help everybody.
And what the paranormal?
Hey,
what the paranormal?
No, I get this one.
Okay.
I want you guys to check out a channel. It's called What the Paranormal. That's right. She loves us saying that in her live stream. I get very excited when I get to say her channel name. It's my favorite. Sparky 107 is in the house. Great to see you. Great to see you. How you doing? Should you put your channel name on your merch or something related? We did that with Blue Wrench Group. I actually, if we could go back and do it, though, I would have put a bit more Pusa Studios into it and did a mix, like a 60-40, 50-50 split.
Well, we still can do it, and we also have our
I'm
2-in-1
talking about if we could have
stickers.
went back, I would have done it, though. I would have. That's one thing. I looking back at it now, that is the one thing I kind of play a little bit with. But you know what? We still stand behind. I mean, we're very happy with our merch. So it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, and
It's
you
not
can
a bad
always
thing.
update it. Like, we have chosen for us to have the Blue Range Group as a base, and we still add some new designs we had for Valentine's Day.
But I was saying,
Yeah, I know.
I have a bit,
Yeah.
there's a bit of regret into it. I do have a bit of regret. When I think back to it now, that is the one thing. But you know what? We live and learn, and it didn't hurt us. It certainly helped us a lot. The merch has been doing very well. We're actually, it's doing fantastic, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have just been something to balance it out a little bit more. Things are going so fast. I can't break to fill my glass when the live. Welcome. And it only gets busier. There's some nights it's going to be over 200 in here. Tomorrow night should be a really busy night with the game night. So, and Thursday afternoon as well. Phantom Flight, Herman is in the house. Great to see you. Great to see you. Stayed up till 5 a.m. LOL. Tried to finish. More to do. Found it buried. Please get some sleep. But that is awesome. I love your energy. I love your can-do spirit.
That's dedication. Found It Buried was under review yesterday on the random channel reviews, and still working on it. That's amazing.
Hats off to you. I love that.
With regards to merch, I always say that pretend that you're a buyer. Would you buy it? Would you wear it? If you would, then maybe it's okay.
But that's the same as your channel. And somebody messaged us the other night and said, Andrew, you really got me to take a new look at the way I look at channels. Everything you do on here, whether it's merch, whether it's your banner, your thumbnails, and your videos, walk away from it, come back, and always look at everything as a viewer. Do not look at it as a creator in the end. Mm-hmm. And be truthful with yourself as a viewer. If I was going through, would I watch that? Would I click on that? Would that banner attract me? That is what people got to do, guys. It's the same as owning your own business. You got to have that talk with yourself in the mirror. You can pat yourself in the back and you can play blind to it. But if you're doing that, you're really not focusing on what's important, is what the viewer wants to see. Andrew, can you tell me what merch would be good? Whoa. That depends from channel to channel. If you in our merch, I can put you in a set of leggings. I can do that for sure. But don't forget, guys, you can get our Blue Wrench Group leggings. That's right, guys. There you go. There's our segue. You can even get socks with the seamless Blue Wrench pattern. And there you go, guys. Blue Wrench pattern socks. We have leggings. This was Xenia's idea. She came up with it. She made the pattern, and actually, got to say, it turned out really good. And for a while, our Blue Wrench Group leggings were our best seller. They were really selling good. So, and even stuff for the babies and stuff like that. So, all kinds of things on there. So, and find what works good for your channel. You know, that's the biggest thing. Find out what works good for you. Mugs and all that stuff is all staples onto it. You know, T-shirts and stuff. And then just kind of go a little bit out of your comfort zone. Find something that's special to your channel. I really thought Andrew would have sent me some leggings by now. Well, it'd go good with your wig, Sparky. It would go good with your wig.
Now, I will put the link in the chat here as well. We do have Push Studios, a logo, a cup, and a 2-in-1 stickers as well as available. And if you do purchase Blue Orange Group, it actually comes as suggested purchase as well. So check it out in the link here.
All right, we better get through some, because we're going to do that, and then we're going to be rushing at the end, so...
Yes, and definitely, you don't have to reach a certain amount of subscribers. Bell's Nursery Bill's Nursery was saying she's waiting for something for merchandise. You can do it now. Okay. So the next question here is, let me scroll down here. There's a question. Nomad Unbroken said, if your channel is inactive for so many days, they delete it no matter how many subscribers you have. Thanks to you, I have set that to the max. Yes, and why I actually put that, because we did talk about it a long time ago, and most of you people in the chat probably don't know about it, is that you can actually set your channel for expiry, so to say. For example, if you pass away, or you go on a vacation, or you forgot about your channel, or something happens in life and all of a sudden you're not doing anything on it, it will delete it after a certain amount of time. What you can do is actually set it, I think it's to 18 months, that it will remind you, or a designated email, that it will do it, or it will save it as an archive. So definitely, please go and do that if you don't want your channel to go into disappearance in case something happens. It's kind of like a backup insurance. I will put the link in the chat for that as well.
I'm just going to answer Bell's Reborn Nursery. I thought I saw you had to have 10,000 subscribers to have a Teespring account. Did that change? No, you don't. What you see down on the bottom of this of your page right now, you see our merch shelf. You need 10,000 subscribers to have the merch shelf to show it. But you can have a Teespring account way earlier than that. That's no bearing onto it. It's just if you want the merch to have the option of the merch shelf directly on your live stream or video.
Yes, that's right, definitely.
You're funny tonight. You're
always funny.
Yeah, always funny. Yes, that's right. What's the next one on the list?
Next one on the list is Two Real Geeks, who asked, why do they set the numbers lower for gaming channels? I know it's true for the memberships. Why is this fair?
That's just trying to find perks to keep people from going on to Twitch, and that's exactly why they were going after the gaming channels more, is to give them more perks to keep them on here. In short, that's the short answer to all of it. It's just it's a competition mechanism, that's all.
Yeah. And the next question is here from as well to Real Geeks. Lots of questions today. How do you feel about the Creators app? I do use it, but wish it had more. I do use it sometimes. I also wish it had more, but it actually does have more now than it used to even a couple months ago. They are adding new features now. Some analytics features are coming up as well. So, we wish, but...
Truthfully, I find it just a half-assed approach, and I'm hoping down the road we're going to see lots better things with it. I guess they're putting hopefully more resources right now into the main studio to try and get that off the ground, even though they're divided into sections. I hope they're pulling from other divisions to try and get something done and then move on to it. But yes. Do you really lose watch time for putting videos on private? Oh, sorry, I forgot we're going in line. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah, in private, yes. In unlisted, they say no. Sometimes it seems though it does. Sometimes it doesn't. I haven't found it really clear onto it. I found for the most part it is holding them in unlisted. Just remember, if you want to monetize at any time, having a bunch of videos unlisted or private will probably keep you from being monetized. We've seen that happen with a number of channels. Kay, who we're getting interviewed by on Monday, used to privatize all of her live streams when she was done, and she waited, I think, 7-8 months to get monetized.
Yeah.
And it was Sean from Panic D Videos that finally got her to take them all off unlisted and make them public again, and she was monetized within a couple of days. What's most likely happens is that the algorithm's got to recommend you, even though you're eligible for monetization. It probably does a quick scan, sees, okay, there's a bunch of stuff unlisted or private, something buggy's going on here, we're not even just going to recommend it. That's what I think's going on. And then when the ratio comes back and makes more sense, then they send you off. Not that you're doing something per se wrong, it's just associating you with maybe a channel, like a group of channels that tend to usually do that. So I'm finding at private the views get tracked.
What is a difference though, and it is very confusing that first of all, there's difference unlisted or private, and just make sure about that, that you know the difference. Okay, unlisted is still available if somebody has a link, and private is only available to you. Right. Private ones, you do lose everything, views, watch time, whatever was there. The unlisted ones, publicly they still show it. but themselves, they don't count it. So you might see it as there, but when you do apply it, or when it counts towards your actual views and watch hours, it doesn't count it. And they actually say that.
Yeah, they do. That's why That's why I'm gonna log. They
publicly
do
visible, but it's not. But they don't. But YouTube doesn't count it. Like, how does it even make sense? It's publicly visible, but YouTube doesn't count it.
And I don't.
Why?
I don't buy that. I think it's still kind of hit or miss with it.
I agree. I agree.
That's and that's from talking to other people. Some say it's showing it is. Some say it isn't. So
exactly.
It's a very bizarre. Because there's nothing wrong with it. You might want to do something maybe for Patreon members, or just for some friends, and whether you do it unlisted, they're still watching it. It's still there. I mean, it's their choice. It's not going to get the coverage that it would get if it was public. So the person created it's already paying the price for it, if you will, by not making it public. So, but I do think YouTube has clumped everything together in certain scenarios where it's had trouble in the past. The same as we're saying about sections have to be so clearly written now, like in blog form. With proper spelling, great punctuation, and that they've just made a general assumption that about sections that are really messy tend to be ones from spam channels, so we're just going to consider anything that's a mess like that automatically as a spam and not give it the push. I think they're doing the same with unlisted. Well, there's a group of channels that do bad stuff with it, and unlisted videos, so we're just going to pretty much put the kibosh on all of them. Remember, YouTube paints with a wide brush.
Yeah, plus they want more monetized videos because they want more revenue. And if you're enlisting it, then how can they push it for monetization?
Yeah, they still got to pay for that server space and everything. So
yeah, it's all about money. Okay, the next question here is from Mia Mina. Last night you said for people to stay out of the huge categories like entertainment. I'm wondering what would be a good one for mine. Now, I didn't say 100% to stay out of it. I said, what I said, and I want to clarify that, is to be aware that the big categories like gaming, music, and entertainment are already flooded by huge entertainment channels like, Saturday Night Live, all of the TV shows, all of the official TV programming or Netflix channels, all of those goes under entertainment. So when you do put your channel in that category, you're competing with them, which is, it is harder to do because obviously they have more millions of views, more subscribers, and all of that. It's not impossible. It's possible, just harder. And all I want you to do is to be aware of that if you are using that category. I find that people on blogs, especially for different types of channels where it is mostly like, crafts or talking about their lifestyle or anything like that, is really a blog in a video form. And it definitely has less competition, at least for now, than it is in entertainment. So that was my suggestion, especially if your views are not climbing and it's somewhere down below and lost. It definitely worth a try.
There's some glitches with it lately, so we haven't been talking about it as much. But when you go to somebody's page, especially in the About section, they have the recommended channels, people that show them. Back when that was a telltale sign when you'd see a channel was having dire straits trouble, their About section was in a mess and stuff like that because they were always in the entertainment section. And all the channels recommended there were like 5 to 7 million bigger. It was all CNN, Jimmy Kimmel Live and stuff like that. You could go and look at it and right away, yep, there you go. They got troubles right here. They're not getting the message out properly because they're being recommended in this group. So that's why the entertainment one is kind of a minefield to be caught into sometimes. What's the next one?
About the paranormal, I have your question, very important one. Next question is here, High Country Life. I heard something about notifications being removed by YouTube. Not sure when, but what would become an issue receiving uploads? Do you know about that? No, it's not true. It only affects kids' channels. So if you do have kids' channel or a video geared towards kids, then yes, your notifications are not going to be there for people. Other than that, they do have notifications and they do send them to people. They're actually trying to improve them as well. So unless you're falling under the new guidelines going to affect January 2020, then no, there is no changes with regards to that. Next question here is from Madame Pango, who asks, I'm not so good in reading YouTube updates. May I ask if it's okay to upload video just once a week as a monetized channel?
Upload the most videos you can do a week that you can sustain week for week in a schedule, and keeping it interesting and not forced. That's the short answer to it. They got to be interesting, and don't make videos that are 15 minutes long when you only keep it interesting for 5. Don't try to put up 3 times a week on a schedule if you can only maintain 1. Better off to have some ahead and upload starting, say, once a week, and then once things look comfortable, maybe put up a second one, and so on and so forth. Nothing hurts it more than getting on the schedule and then 3-4 weeks after that start falling behind, because the algorithm is going to punish you. It likes schedules.
The next question was from 2 Real Geeks, who asked, how many videos do you recommend to put out a week? You can answer that. And how many is too many in a week?
I think I just answered it. Also,
it's okay to have a copyright sometimes to get content out.
Is it okay to have a copyright to get content out?
I'm not really understanding the question.
You never want a copyright. You never want it. And I really advise anybody to stay away from copyright material with a 10-foot pole. For the record, very short answer, there's no such thing as, you can put up now the first, second or 2 or the first bar, or as long as there's no vocals or anything like that. That is not true. You can still get hit with a copyright strike with anything at any time as long as it makes a positive match. It'll be very tiny. Yes, there's no exceptions out if you're out at a fair somewhere and you happen to innocently pass some music playing. There is exceptions, but you can still get hit with one in the end. Avoid it at all costs. Avoid it all at all costs. Make your life simpler.
That's right. What the Paranormal, when I do my comedy skits on our channel, the recommended videos on the side are all cartoons. Should I age restrict them so it doesn't pick them up as kids video? My first question is, do you let your kids watch your their content through your channel? Because if you do, that's why the recommended are those.
Yeah.
If you don't, then it's another question.
Little hint to everybody, you should have at least 2 accounts. One that you do your YouTube stuff onto. You watch YouTube stuff as much possibly into the realm or the niche that you do. Anytime the kids are on or you just want to go browsing and stuff like that, switch over to your other account for that, because it does recommend based on what you're watching. So use your other account for it as much as possible. I like to watch crime dramas and all this kind of things and stuff like that. When I do that, I switch over to my personal account always. I don't watch them on Pusa Studios for that exact reason.
Yes, that's right. And now if you don't, then it's something to think about, because YouTube, with the new guidelines coming up now into effect in a couple of days, I think it's 21st or 22nd of September, and the kids channel coming up updates at the January, they're kind of cutting off the both extremes, and both are going to be demonetized basically. Well, they're going to have monetization, but they're going to have a basic monetization with very low rates. So either or, it's going to still affect you the same way. It's up to you how you market. If it is truly mature content, please do, or you will get the strike starting next week, literally. If it is kids content, you will have to do it starting January. I don't know. It's up to you to understand who is it geared for. It's only you who can determine it.
Hey there, JC Outdoors. How are you? Hope all is well. Bibak, how are you? Great to see you as well. And what the Paranormal said, you just answered my question, because my niece and nephew watch vids with their when they come over. Yeah, so get a personal account that you can use just for when they come over to watch stuff.
If you don't know, Google do have their family links where you can manage your child account and actually create a separate account for your child, although they might be underage, and manage that and let them watch the channel.
How are we doing for questions?
That was the last question.
That was the last question?
Yes.
You just showed me a page a minute ago, so I thought, I was like, oh my God, we're never going to get these finished.
Well, I have a lot of information on that page. Where do you think all the links come from? So now, if you want to manage your child's Google account with a family link, you can actually create a family account for your family, and that would solve half of the problems if you're a creator.
I don't know if we're getting recommended by somebody, but some great channels just joining us within the last couple of minutes, a whole run of them. That is awesome.
That is awesome, guys.
Yep.
That is awesome, guys. And once again, people ask what's the secret. We do put our live streams out on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Twitter, and everywhere else we can possibly do. That's what I'm doing part of the time while we are live and before that. So it definitely pays off. And thanks God there are 2 of us.
Yes.
And it's a tweet picture time.
Yes. 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 Alrighty, guys. Yeah, let's take a look at Twitter, guys. Let's see what you guys got going on. Remember, guys, it is not too late, guys, to get your Twitter picture up. Your selfie of you watching us. You can't do that. A selfie of you. And after we're done, we always pick one. And the selfie of the day, we will make a separate post for it with your link on our community tab. And we'll also put it in at the beginning of our next live stream in one of the opening cards. So it's another chance to be seen, another chance to... As a channel that does theme parks, should I be worried about the child?
Could be.
You could be. There's going to be. That's the biggest thing about it. It's not the cut and dry. It's the huge gray area that always comes with this
and
stuff.
if it falls in gray area, YouTube suggests it less. It has actually officially said that. So we'll have to wait and see with updates.
Dirty South Scratcher going to lay down. Got an early morning. Hope everyone has a blessed night. Enjoy the chat. Thank you so much. You have a great rest and hope your day is great tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Well, guys, we're going to start the selfies off with a hell of a bang tonight, guys. When I used to drive truck, and one night I got into a bad mess, and this didn't happen to me, but it happened to Jane C. No Limit. There you go, guys. Is going live in 3 minutes. You want to stop by? Look at this thing.
That's crazy.
Yep.
As he said, 20 seconds more, because I asked if he's okay. He said, 20 seconds, and we wouldn't be okay, literally. So I'm so glad he's fine.
That's a reefer, and that's a refrigeration unit. They call them reefers. And right underneath by the dolly legs, you can see the fuel tank for it right there. So, yep. I assume I never had a chance to talk to him. As soon as in the back, he heated the axle or something like that. Too bad. Really, really, really too bad. Just glad they're okay. That's the main thing. And there is Elena, guys. West Haven, always and forever. There she is. And she's always looking good in the photos. And there she is with the fam. Always great to see the fam in the shot. So, the Artist Devil, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're having a great one. Awesome shots. And we have Budget Bushcraft, guys. There we go. Oh, there's his break-free shoulder right there.
Yeah, a nasty ride on a bike.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could have been worse. Thank God, as bad as it is, it's only that. So that's the main thing. There is Jackie Hoder food reviews, guys. There we are on that TV. Oh, we got the candid eye shots tonight. The eye shots.
Oh, nice.
And the hardest treated dog in the world.
Extras count as selfies. Well, it is part of you.
That's right. That's right. Good to see you, Drunk Kings, by the way. Hope you're doing fantastic. That was funny.
Yes, you can put it on Instagram as well, by the way. If you put it on your stories, it's going to be so much easier for me to just put on our stories as well. Feature your channel there.
Amina McDonald, thank you so much for tweeting it out. And there is Sean and Marianne saying hello to our friends Pusa Studios Blue Ridge Group photo from this weekend at the Haunted Castle at Marietta, Ohio. Find out more about the other 23 locations we found. Isn't that awesome? Very cool. Great looking shot as well. They always look fantastic.
Drunkings and Darwin, I seen you. I also viewed this. Who asked for orange?
Look,
drink?
I'm not in my truck, but this was yesterday while Queen was at Bath and Body Works, her favorite store. Yes, I'm not happy, but score, she did not getting anything.
Such a happy face. Like, oh my God. Like,
oh my God.
Such a Grinch. That's how Andrew looks half the time.
Yes, yeah, no, I know that look. I know that look. I've lived that look many times. Yes, that is true. Oh my God. Chip O'Gray, I'm enjoying the stream too. Oh, look at that. What a baby.
Oh, see, look at that. Wants to sit on the chair.
Yeah.
Bibek, you can't put that in the chat. I'm sorry, I have to remove that.
Kylie Ann, always watching Pusa Studios live stream Blue Ridge Group. Always nice to be around these people, and it's always great to have you around. Thank you so very much. Thumbs up to you. Looking great, my friend. Looking great. And we have Nabul watching Pusa Studios YouTube channel. Tips live. YouTube questions answered on Tech Talk too. I love. Oh, that is awesome. That is. You're not in the hospital, are you? That looks like a hospital
yeah,
shot.
it looks like.
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Much love to you. I hope everything is okay, Nabul. Bryce Curran just about to add a coffee to this lot. Let's rock it. Oh, that is awesome, my friend. I love it. Love it. Oh, look at the nice design on the. You did it.
Nice.
That's very nice. Very cool.
Very nice.
Cheers.
And guys, don't forget to stick around till the end. I will reveal my discovery of the week for YouTube. Very excited for.
Northern Ohio Rail at the local library watching Pusa Studios tonight. TikTok Tuesday. There's all the look at that. Look at that. Great to have you in. Always great to have you in. Hope you're doing fantastic. I got a soft spot for all those railroad guys. Model railroad guys. The railroad guys are all awesome. And there is Kids Connection, guys. Oh, great shot. Looking fantastic. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you so very much.
Looking beautiful, darling.
Great smile. Great smile. And there's Bryce. Got the coffee now. Oh, we got an update. I love those types. There you go. Always love that. The updated selfie. Very cool. Hope you're enjoying it. Happy Eating YouTube channel. Tips review. Answer. Via YouTube, smoking New York strips. He is always making us hungry. Always making us hungry. Looking fantastic. Thank you so much for the great selfie. And there he is. There's Nomadic Bike. There's the man. There he is. Such an awesome person. Everywhere we go, everybody's just saying how much they adore Nomadic Bike. He is just one. Nomadic Unbroken, his other channel. What? Can't hear you, LOL. Thank you so much. There's Francis Urban Spirits and Vlogs, guys. There she is. There she is. There's her selfie. Very nice with the trademark unicorn in the back.
Yeah, unicorns.
Unicorns, that's right. Vishy and Yoshi Bish, it's been a while. Missed these guys. We missed you as well and hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you. Thank you so much for the selfie. Always great to have you in the chat. Do appreciate it. And we got FIFA Saved My Life, guys. He is on vacation in Malaysia. Doing a great job on Tech Talk Tuesday and love you all. He is so amazing. He's so amazing.
I'm so jealous.
And such a nice guy. And I love his channel name.
I
think he's got there's something about that just, I love it. Every time I read it, it's like, this is such a great name. There's the man as well. Orange Whip. Andrew said it's not too late for a selfie. So that's right. There he is, guys. Looking fantastic, Tony. Always great. I see him grin, and I want to laugh because I can just picture what's coming out of his mouth next. It's addictive. I swear to God, it really is. Awesome, Tony. Looking
How
fantastic.
are the babies doing?
Yes, we know you got your hands full. Oh, guys, that was awesome. Great shots, guys. You all look fantastic. And remember, guys, it's not too late to get your selfies up. Put them out, guys, to Twitter. Remember to use the hashtag Blue Wrench Group so us and everybody can find you. And we'll pick one after the live stream, and we're going to add it to our community post, which you can see we've done a bunch already, and it's been working out really good. Really happy with that, actually, to be honest. And it's a great way to give you guys a push as well. Let me jump over for a second here. There you go. So we've already had, our latest one was SMT Mainline, one of the model railroad guys. We've had Sharni from That Crohn's Chick. And we've also had Damon Warren. And our first one we had this week was Izzy Fam. So there's lots more chances to get up there, guys. It's a great way to put your channel. We put it there, and also you'll be on the one of the cards at the beginning of our next live stream as well. So just more places to be seen. We appreciate all you guys' support. Thank you all for coming. Tech Talk Tuesday, guys. You guys always make it so amazing. You bring so much to the table. It's a great discussion. Tomorrow night, guys, most likely keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed to our Twitter. And thank you, by the way, for Twitter, guys. You got us to 3,000 subscribers on Twitter. Thank you so very much for that. You guys are awesome. If we can vote for selfie of the day, then I vote for the view this fella.
Very funny. Now, I wanted to share with you my discovery of the week, and maybe we can figure it, have a weekly category.
Okay.
So something that I discovered and I didn't know about YouTube is that you actually can chat with them 24/7. Did you know that?
That's right.
If you are a monetized channel, meaning that if you are under the partnered program, in the link that I will put in chat, you will be able to see an option to chat with the actual YouTube employee, human person, and not a robot. And try to solve the problems that you have. We had a problem with, we tried to get a super chat for good on our September 11th channel live stream. And that's how we found this. And they actually very helpful, really quick. I had like 2 people queue. So it literally took like 5 minutes and we got a person on it. So guys, check this out. Click the link in the chat. If you are a monetized channel, it should show you the chat option right there. And that's right, you can chat 24/7.
Guys, we've always told you to monetize. Even if you say I don't care about monetization, this is the reason why. There's always great benefits to having it. You can shut off the monetization if you don't want to be part of it. But there is great benefits to having those connections. And this is another one that just really is worth its weight in gold. So thank you guys so much for tonight. Definitely make sure to check that out. And be good to each other, guys. Enjoy each other's time on here. And remember, guys, we're all creators. Let's act as such. Let's support each other, believe in each other. We don't have to like what everybody else is creating. We got to respect that they're out creating. Keep an eye out, guys, on Twitter. Hope you've subscribed because we'll announce it later. But most likely tomorrow night is the Pusa Push, the new game that we beta tested on Friday to help those channels out that are under 1,000. But make sure to come even if you're over 1,000, guys, because there'll be a lot of great channels to meet there. So thank you so much for your time, guys. Be well. Cheers and keep creating. We'll see you soon.
See you, Push.
I know. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye.